All right, everybody, welcome to the Comic Wrestling Podcast. I'm Deadly Dave.
And I'm just a floating head. Just kidding. I'm a whole body. I had you scared. I am the wild card, Ace Williams.
And today, we are going to be watching and reviewing WrestleMania 36. The WrestleMania nobody was at.
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
The single most watched WrestleMania ever.
That's fucking crazy.
Is it true, though? It's true.
It's probably, yeah, I would imagine, because, you know, you had nobody fucking there, so they had to watch it somehow.
Yep.
And they're selling the chairs, and they're selling the shirts. And
they're selling the rafters! Literally, there's going to be nothing left of the Performance Center. They're selling the pipes.
Like, I get that this will probably be entertaining, but the fact that there's no crowd just makes it so weird.
I listened to a podcast earlier. I don't know who the fuck it was. They were talking about... Oh, Cornette. They were talking... He and the other dude were talking about the Edge and Orton match. And I didn't hear who won or who lost, but they just were like, it was just boring.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if the word is boring. But I don't know how long it is, but Cornette was like... It felt like it was at least 40 minutes long.
Yeah.
And it's like it probably was.
Probably was.
A last man standing match that's 40 minutes fucking long with no crowd.
With nobody to react to the 10 count, nothing.
It's time to put up something good.
Uh-oh. We have...
Le Champion! I couldn't find this picture back around Halloween, and I wanted to use it to say that he's watching our podcast because I wore this jacket first, basically.
He stole it. So everything he comes up with is not original.
No, he took it from me. Which is okay. Because, I mean, I did take MJF's scarf.
Yeah.
Did I not?
You did.
But that was only that was retaliation.
Yeah.
So, but it's nice to know Le Champion is watching.
We just don't have a little bit... Well, we got a little bit of the bubbly. It does bubble.
I'm not going to shake it because it's like nobody likes their soda shaking.
But before we get into the show... I presented you with a little late birthday present today.
He bestowed upon me... Actually, first and foremost, we're going to go to this first. The last episode of the Comic Wrestling Podcast, which was the Comic Shop, the Kevin Smith episode that has not been aired yet.
Well, that's good because this one hasn't either.
Hasn't either, so it'll make sense. But we did it literally 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And we talked about this movie.
Guardians,
which is a Russian superhero movie, which I enjoyed.
I did.
I really thought it was a cool movie.
I didn't think it was cheesy or anything. I
thought it was cheesy, but it's the cheesy... It knew it was cheesy. It wasn't like, look at this bad Power Ranger villain, and then the rest of the movie is like $1 million budget. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It was all just ridiculous. And the bear.
The bear looks
really badass.
Looks like shit.
So my brother Dave found this at his employment and bought it for my... I'll get you the $5. It was only $5 on Blu-ray. What a steal.
Yep.
But also on that very same podcast, it was actually the same episode. Yep. Talked about the next comic shop being about Metal Gear Solid. And I told Marcadius, this is all on record too, so no one's going to think we're lying. I told Marcadius, you'll have to find the very first game for me on the PlayStation, yada, 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 whatever else I said. And so the Deadly One bestowed upon yours truly as a late birthday gift. Yes, it is considered a birthday gift because it's late, and those things kind of happen. So this year's winner of my birthday presents goes to Dave. So, yep, there it is.
But it might get even better.
And I might just get a little bit wetter.
This is something that you mentioned that you didn't have.
Oh, shit, nigga. Oh, shit! Can I say it? Oh, shit, nigga! How did you find this?
I found it online on eBay. Came from England.
It's our region?
No, but I found a copy online and I burned it for you.
We're going to stop the podcast because we got shit to do. Just kidding. This is terrific. I have so many Marvel movies. Almost every single one of them. But this, until now, it is the fucking David Hasselhoff, Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. movie that came out in the 90s. And this is, what is it, third region? Whatever the fuck it's called.
Region 2, yeah.
Region 2, which only plays in, like, European DVDs.
And I tried ripping off of, it wouldn't, so.
But, here it is. He found the American version and just burnt that, so I will...
Yep. Full English dialogue and everything.
That's
so
awesome. That's so badass that it's in there. I truly cannot wait to fucking watch. Oh my god, look at the people that are actually in this. I can't wait to watch this. He looks badass as Nick Fury. I've never seen that. I don't know what it's about, but it does say David Hasselhoff is the ultimate Nick Fury. Stanley's quoted saying that. Probably changed his mind since. But it says from the writer, wow, David S. Goyer. Which, if anybody knows anything about anything, he also wrote the Blade movies and directed the third one. That's why he don't direct no more. He writes.
We'll give him a pass on that.
We'll give him a pass right in the forehead. Bam! That's awesome, man. Those are splendiferous. I don't know if the rest of the rest of this episode is going to suck.
Well, I felt like if you couldn't watch it, it wouldn't be that good of a gift. So I was like,
you don't know.
I'm gonna find a version.
I would be like, oh, look at how good this. Whoa, action! No, I wouldn't do that. I'd be really bummed out. But they kind of go together in a weird way. Do they not feel like that? Like Snake, Iroquois, Pliskin, any version of Snake that anyone out there knows kind of makes me think of.
He looks like fucking Snake Plissken on that.
Yeah. He does. I can't wait to watch that. That's really sweet. Thank you. Now that it's been all about me. Do we have any other get out of the ways?
Not that I know of.
I was going to talk about that, but it was really only for you. I don't care. You got anything to say?
The champion.
Roll with it! How about this little guy? We're hiding him. This is WrestleMania, baby! If it don't feel like WrestleMania, then maybe it ain't.
Maybe it ain't. Maybe it shouldn't have been.
Maybe? I love Dusty. So, shit! I have the remote.
Oh, whoa! How about that?
And since it is WrestleMania weekend, actually, it was.
It was.
Last year around this time when we recorded for WrestleMania, we were at WrestleMania-ish at your house.
We made it look like we were at WrestleMania.
So I have hooked the brothers up and got a couple surprises for WrestleMania today. Maybe a couple of surprise appearances. Maybe just one. But either way, let's get into it. WrestleMania 36, Day 1, Part 1, 911.
Then Now Forever.
Oh, do I gotta turn it down more? Are we gonna get sued?
I bet you won't see Chris Jericho on that.
He said that if he stays with AEW forever, he doesn't care about going to the Hall of Fame. Because he's a Hall of Famer in his own right. Oh, what is this?
That Hall of Fame is a joke now, I'm sorry.
Like a ha 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 ha. So I'm going to talk to Stephanie McMahon because she is on screen right now. Hi, I'm Stephanie and this is WrestleMania. And we love it. Thanks for watching.
She looks like an Amish girl with leather pants on.
That makes me so happy because I get called Amish all the time at work. So if that's what our women look like, I'm gonna populate within the bloodline.
She's like the reverse Trish Stratus. She's gotten hotter as she's gotten older. Trish Stratus has gotten...
She's gotten weird looking.
Yeah,
she looks like an alien. Like her skin's too tight. Don't tell her I said that when we meet her. Don't be like, yo, this asshole said your skin's tight.
You know me. I can't think of anything to say anyway.
No, but if you did, that would be the thing you would have said.
No, Nick would say that.
Oh, I hate him.
Shit!
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
That would be the one thing he would drop. That would be...
Remember that time you said her skin was tight? Yeah, I was talking about her ass. Here we are for America and beautiful stuff. You see how they're showing all black people?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not trying to say nothing.
It really is. It's been all black people.
All black people. Where's...
It really has.
Oh, Willie Nelson.
The first white guy they show. But back to it.
Stop. Stop it, you racist son of a bitch!
This is Vince McMahon saying, look, I love black people. Just because I haven't made them champion.
Then why aren't they on the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Can I ask a serious question? I know Hall of Fame is bullshit. But why isn't like King Kong Bundy there?
Yeah.
Why isn't One Man Gang there? Why isn't Bam Bam Bigelow there?
The huge guys that you fed to Hogan, why aren't they there? Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Earthquake, why isn't
Earthquake!
I mean,
both the natural disasters.
You pushed Earthquake to the moon.
He killed a snake on TV.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for that. I wasn't born yet. Was I born yet? What year was that?
Oh, that 91.
I was born yet, baby! 1 year into this universe.
That was right before Jake the Snake turned heel.
Came out wearing a glove? It's all black people.
It's all black people.
I'm not trying to sound racist. I just don't know their names.
Willie Nelson's the only white person they've shown.
Has there ever been other white people that have ever sang this stuff? Are we racist then?
Yeah, there was Medlock from fucking Blackfoot. He sang it.
He's got a black relation. He's foot black.
It really is.
My name is Gladys Knight.
We're just parading out the black people for the beginning of WrestleMania.
You know who's getting inducted to the Hall of Fame then? Sapphire, baby. She's sexy. Oh, he's like...
Bobby Lashley's going in this year for no reason.
What do you mean? He's the almighty Bobby Lashley. WrestleMania 20, Chris Benoit! Oh. That's something I heard, but I don't want to say nothing. There's a moment in... hold on. Let's represent.
Willie.
Represent.
Thank you, Willie. Appreciate it.
Back to purple. And that wasn't it went purple.
Maybe it's because they're doing God Bless America and most of the white people sang the national anthem instead of God Bless America.
This is still some bullshit right here. This is some reverse racism. Which it shouldn't even be called reverse racism. It's still racism. It's not. The rules don't change, goddammit. This isn't Uno. Reverse racism. What the fuck is that?
So what were you saying about Chris Benoit?
Oh, there's a moment in the Edge and Orton match that the guy on the Bischoff, I don't know what his buddies, or no, not Bischoff, Cornette, I'm sorry, what his friend there's name is, but he was saying that whatever, I'll leave it out, was like, how do you do that knowing that they just did the Chris Benoit story on that behind the dark curtain or whatever the fuck it is called, and I know what that moment is, and it's like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. So I'm interested to see it, and I'm not going to say anything to see if you can see. Oh shit, yeah, she's so hot. Becky Lynch is so hot.
No matter what she does, she's fucking hot. No matter what she wears, what she does.
Who's that? Rich Swann?
No, Kofi.
That looks like Rick Swan.
It does.
What was his name?
Rich Swann.
Rich Swann. What? I don't care if this is too loud. I don't need to hear it. I don't understand. And this has nothing to do with pirates.
Yeah.
It's not like Paul Burchill's going to make an appearance. He's not.
And if you knew that you were changing it, you could have done something different.
You should have done this, like, quarantined.
Yeah.
A quarantine. No one would have been like, that's in bad taste.
You've got so many people that work for you that can do graphics. You could have changed this easily.
Right, started this and then show it just go on complete lockdown. WrestleMania lockdown.
Yeah.
You should have called it something stupid like that. Or just called it not WrestleMania.
Because if you're not doing it in the Tampa Stadium anymore, this just makes no sense whatsoever.
That's a good point, too.
You know, the whole pirate thing.
Who was that with the umbrella?
That was probably... Kairi Sane.
Oh, yeah, the Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool video, but it doesn't fit anymore.
I guarantee this will be We're not going to watch all of it, first of all.
No, not
because it's close. A 37-hour WrestleMania.
It's 2 days, goddammit.
2 of them!
What
is that blackface on Kofi Kingston? He looked like Kofi Blackface Kingston.
I like Becky Lynch with the battle axe, though. That's pretty fucking sweet.
Right, but I feel like this will be a visually awesome WrestleMania. I truly do.
Yeah.
Because you have more time. Most of this was all recorded previously.
Oh, yeah. So, even Bischoff was saying that. He's like, from now on, every WrestleMania should be pre-recorded with a crowd.
Yeah.
Because it just... They had so much time to do shit to it.
But that's the fun of being live.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but...
Because at that point, you might as well just go recorded everything.
And he's also talking about, as somebody that, did production and shit and knows what it goes into it and stuff, so he can appreciate that. But, I mean, it's a really cool intro. I like it. I like the theme of it and shit, but it just doesn't fit anymore. It's... And a giant crab. We're being Moana? Is that what's going on here?
Are they calling Kevin Owens a crab? I don't understand.
I don't know who's doing the voiceover, but he's not a very good...
Taika Waititi. He does the voices of everything.
Oh
I was Korg.
That's...
Blackface!
Blackface Kofi Kingston.
He's trying hard on blackface. He's like, I'll wear that shirt you made for that guy that quit. I'll become champion again. Oh, go ahead and show Samoa Joe. Is he even on the fucking card?
Yeah.
Is he?
No.
Oh.
And Sheamus. I don't even think Sheamus is on it.
That's a Sheamus.
Yeah. Especially when you're going with like a fucking pirate thing. You think Sheamus would fit with the mohawk. And
he doesn't have the mohawk no more.
That's right. He doesn't.
He's back to the Celtic Warrior. Or, like, the Great White. There we go. That's the one, I think.
Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if some of those outfits become action figures. If they do that as a whole line of action figures, the pirate theme.
I wouldn't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, they do stupid things, so you never know. But
like, what do you mean? Like, put on WrestleMania without a crowd? Why would that be stupid?
They definitely should have postponed it. I mean, as cool as some of this is probably going to be, they just should have postponed it.
Because even as a fan, you're watching the show and you are invested in the crowd.
Yeah.
I like to, it's a thing.
It makes it a whole. It's the ambiance of. It has to be a spectacle to me for it to feel like WrestleMania. To me, this feels like we're watching Elimination Chamber or something like that. One of those in between pay-per-views. It really does.
I feel like I'm watching a rehearsal.
And this is a really long fucking video too. They don't usually go this long on their opening videos either.
Because it's WrestleMania!
And they've shown like cutaways where it looks like it would be ending 4 or 5 times, and they still haven't.
This is a Michael Bay movie.
Video.
It should have ended 10 days ago, and it's still just the beginning.
It's like a Peter Jackson movie, just so many false finishes on the ending.
Snickers! We have 3 Musketeers and Butterfingers, so we're represented by a whole different group.
Yep, they definitely could have changed this whole pirate ship, but they just stuck with it. Fuck it, we'll go with it.
You know what makes sense? Nothing! That's Vince.
Yeah, they went all out, the lasers, all kinds of shit. Oh, Gronkowski, does anybody really care about this guy?
I'm gonna tell you, no.
It just, like, the Zubaz-style fucking jacket and the Macho Man-style sunglasses. They look like fucking ski goggles. They don't even look like... He's so fucking... I don't get why he got signed. And they put, like, Mojo Rawley with him, who they've done nothing with. Because they're friends. It makes no sense to me.
Just a name and money.
I mean, I get that, the company is based in the Northeast, but people aren't going to give a shit about him. I don't, yeah. It's not like when you brought, like, Lawrence Taylor in to, do a big program and shit. They're going to do nothing with him. If they do anything with him, the match is going to be fucking horrible.
Right.
Because I don't care how many of these guys you send down to the Performance Center, they're just not going to pick it up like other people would.
Like, the guy's holding the mic. He's holding it like a tool. And if anybody leaves a comments in the sections below and they say, I look like a tool holding this, fuck you.
Our mic's better anyways.
See, there's 2 of them!
Yep. He's just... I can't believe he's still under contract. He's like the JTG of the WWE right now. Not that he's not black, but
he's just that guy?
He's that guy that's just there. And they pull him out every once in a while to do something, and then they're going to put him right back down.
Right.
Yeah.
And he probably believes he's going to be something someday.
Yeah.
You know who did his gimmick better? Or his whole everything? Monty Brown.
Yeah.
And here we go. What do we want to watch? What matches do we want to watch? You pick what you want to watch.
I don't know. Do you want to skip right to Becky and Shayna Baszler?
I do not want to even watch that match. No. I really don't. Because the only reason I even wanted to watch that match was just to see if Becky's going to win or not.
Yeah.
Other than that, I had no interest.
I mean, for day one, the only ones I really care about are the last 3. Owens and Rollins, Braun versus Goldberg, and Taker and AJ.
Was that the main event?
Yeah.
Was it Taker and AJ?
Yeah.
No shit.
So, I mean...
We'll watch this little intro first of all.
Yeah, I really don't care about Elias and Corbin. That was thrown together. And Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan, that's going to be a good match, so I don't want to... And it's probably going to be a long one, so we're really not going to have a lot to talk about for that one, but... I mean, yeah, those in the ladder match, I mean...
Let's skip into what the meat is.
Well, JBL, your man, is on the screen.
I got a dog here on my remote and it's bothering me. It is. It's JBL. He is one of my favorites. Was there... did they even do like a half-ass ceremony for a Hall of Fame?
I don't even know. I didn't... I kind of just fast-forwarded just to kind of see what some of the...
That sucks for JBL. He deserves better.
And I like how these two kind of... Well, I mean, Kairi Sane had the Pirate Princess gimmick. And they're just like, fuck it. We'll go right to Kabuki. We'll make it absolutely racist. And
how is that racist, though?
It's because it's what they've always done. Is if it's Japanese and you're a female, you're automatically the Kabuki, and you're automatically going to that.
But you can't. I can't. What other things are you gonna do with an Asian?
I know. That's. But I'm saying that's what they always go to. That's always their go-to. Like Kairi Sane had the pirate thing. You could have kept going with that.
Gail Kim.
They didn't make her a fucking kabuki shit. She also didn't last very long either.
What do you mean? She's like the greatest women's wrestler in the last decade.
I mean in WWE. She was like there for like...
I'm gonna put holes in all of this. I'm gonna do it.
That looks so weird.
I don't like it. I don't like the empty arena. It just feels, even for AEW, but AEW is entertaining.
Yeah, it looks fucking horrible. There's just...
They look kind of cool, but they don't look...
They're just overcompensating with screens and lights and...
Oh, hell yeah.
And I don't care. I think Nikki Cross is fucking sexy as hell.
Who are you saying you don't care? I think she's hot.
Yeah.
I think all of them are hot.
Got that, that thick fucking body, and of course you got Alexa Bliss, who always looks fucking amazing.
Gotta fast forward it because it's it's a primitive DVD player. It takes forever. It's a fucking 3-hour show. You should have just got the matches. But as we're going through it, hopefully it doesn't freeze, because sometimes it does. I should have probably said that at the kick, but whatever. I don't know. I heard that they were gonna stop having WWE. Like after Mania, there was rumors that it wasn't gonna keep going. Like they were gonna put a hold on it.
I mean, that would make sense, but if you got a TV deal, it's kind of hard to say, hey, we're gonna shut everything down, unless they're gonna play stuff, old pay-per-views and shit. But I don't know what you could do. I mean.
I knew this was going to freeze on my DVD player. This thing sucks. I got to get a new one. This thing is garbage. What we're going to do is right now take a pause. Well, we're going to keep talking. I'm going to switch it out and put it on my Xbox.
All right. I mean, let's see. For 2 days, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 matches.
That's uncalled for.
That's just...
I get you're trying to make up for a good show. Or whatever the hell I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
For the lack of a show. There we go. Yes.
But Aleister Black and Bobby Lashley, that had no build-up whatsoever.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of wearing my Bobby Lashley shirt. I didn't really know he was even on the card.
And the whole Otis and Dolph, that's been a big storyline, but that's another one that kind of needs a crowd and shit. I just don't... There's no reaction. And I get that they're working with what they have, but then just fucking postpone it. It's your biggest show of the year. It's your fucking Super Bowl. Imagine the Super Bowl with nobody in the fucking stadium. It would just be
Roman Reigns is a paper champion! Right?
Yeah.
In definition, or by definition, he would be a paper or transitional champion, because it wasn't even meant for him.
Yeah.
Good for you, Braun. Did I say Roman Reigns at first?
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Fuck!
Well, he still is.
Can we...
It doesn't matter.
Shit! Oh, I'm at Braun.
But they pulled the trigger on that way too late.
Way too late. And then there's no one there to react to it.
I mean, yeah, the crowd's going to give him a big reaction, but they're not... Nobody's really going to care anymore. They're not going to run with him. Somebody's going to beat him for it.
Yeah,
really quickly. It's just...
I can skip on this one!
Oh, Elias.
Here we are with Elias. Fuck him. Ooh, a truck.
Becky Lynch coming in a semi-truck.
Well, yeah, we'll watch the intro to this. This looks kind of cool. I'm not going to watch the video to this. Ooh.
Oh, Baszler just slamming her into the table.
Baszler looks like the southbound end of a dog that's heading northbound.
She's so ugly. Oh, my God. That's not a 4-head. That's a 5-head. That's just...
And that's not a face of the company. That's an ass of the company. You don't want that. You don't.
I haven't understood from the start what they see in her. I think her matches are garbage.
Would you consider this match man versus man?
Yeah. I mean, she's more of a man than Nyla Rose, and that, that's...
Oh, shit. Shots have been fired. Jericho, are you alright with that, brother? I don't know.
I like Becky Lynch coming in the semi-truck. That's actually pretty cool.
I'd like Becky Lynch to come in the semi-truck, too.
And she's got all flames all over it, the man plastered all over it.
She's banging.
Stole Jericho's jacket.
Absolutely banging. There's no music.
No music. Nope.
No crowd.
Oh, we're going to show all the equipment backstage, and yeah, they're just drawing things out to...
You could have driven that truck in further.
Yeah. And it's not like you have to really kill time. You have all the fucking time you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's... Yeah.
We're not going to watch this match, though. We're just...
That's like when they had the Charlotte thing with the fucking helicopter and shit.
No, that was so dumb.
There was no need for that whatsoever.
Oh, we'll definitely watch this one. Or do you want to watch this one or no?
Not really, no.
No?
No.
Can I tell you who wins?
Probably Sami Zayn.
Yes! Yes, he does. But good for him. Look at him. He's a goofball.
Like, he never had a character, and then he just became a sarcastic little bastard.
This guy needs to be in AEW, though.
Yeah.
This Sami Zayn needs to be over there.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Nakamura, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
Cesaro, I'll always love you. You'll always be fantastic, brother.
He's one that would just flourish in AEW, though. You put Cesaro
anywhere
over there.
Even out of WWE.
Yep.
Anywhere. Put him in New Japan.
And, I think a lot of these guys, it is about the money. Like, they would like to go somewhere, but they're getting so much money. Did you want
to watch the ladder match or no?
Nah.
Okay. But I believe it is. It's just the triple threat.
Yeah, I get that you can't have as many people in the arena, in the building.
Then get rid of that many refs.
Yeah. Yep. You don't even need a ref for that.
No. You don't.
There's nobody there anyways to dispute anything, so
you got two referees.
Yep.
That could have been 2 extra guys in there, and you could have got rid of a fucking cameraman, and you could have had all 3 or all 6 guys in that match. Didn't they do a tag team match on night 2?
Yeah, they did the Street Profits and Garza and Austin Theory, so yeah, it's...
You'll tell me.
It's so dumb.
Johnny
Nitro.
Johnny Mondo.
Johnny Impact. Johnny whatever. That just puts Johnny in front of whatever fucking company he's working.
Yep.
He'll be Johnny WWE later.
Johnny Friday Night. Fucking, they're back.
And I was listening and...
Oh, God, it's still going.
Conrad was like, oh, well, I was talking to Arn Anderson and I asked him about, what do you think about John Morrison coming back? And Arn Anderson goes, he'll get paid. That's pretty much all it is. He's just there to get a paycheck. Like,
yep.
I mean, yeah, he's tag champs with Miz, but he's never going to go higher up on the card. Never did.
Nope.
I mean, I think he had 1 championship match the whole time he was there.
Exactly. In his ECW run, but...
Yeah.
Did you want to watch this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can see Owens and Rollins putting in a good match. And Rollins doing the Messiah of Raw.
I'll watch the video package. Sting! I'm Triple H! Oh my God. That's so stupid! Why are you so stupid? Stupid!
They bald and have a beard, they're automatically Triple H.
I'm Triple H! That was Austin, by the way. Not Triple H.
I'm surprised they didn't parade The Rock out for this thing, I
don't know. I honestly don't know.
And Byron raided Corey Graves' fucking jacket.
Probably raided his underwear drawer, too, you fucking turd. The only WrestleMania that can't fucking have fans.
It's too big for 2 days. Well, yeah, it's also too big for a crowd.
He should have worn an eye patch. And he should have a hook for a hand for this match. We are getting ready to watch Seth... I gotta say it slow so I don't fuck it up. Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens.
And this is the kind of character I think Rollins has always needed to be.
I don't care, though. Only because it's... I like it. I don't have nothing against him, but... Like, a year and a half ago, you were a bad guy.
Yeah.
And you had a group with you.
He just needs to be that arrogant, I'm better than everybody else,
And you know it?
Yeah, he never should have been a babyface, ever, in my opinion. He was always... with the Shield, yeah, because that group got over, but I never pictured him as a babyface, a viable babyface.
I know who you're going to say, but I'm just curious. I want to hear it. If you could meet him, Moxley, or Reigns, I know which one it would be. Moxley. Yeah.
Totally Moxley.
He made a quick appearance on WWE Backstage the other day.
That's funny.
Because they're filming from their homes.
Yeah.
So Renee Young is sitting there with Booker. And two other people, I think. I can't remember who the fuck it is. But you see him run in real quick and scare her with like a cat. And then he runs out. And they all start laughing their asses off. And I'm like, that's so cool.
That's...
Like, if she does... I hope she doesn't get shit on for that.
Yeah.
Because that would be like, get the fuck out of here, Vince.
Yeah,
At that point, I would honestly quit.
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, well, okay.
Yeah. I like that they're doing something with at least having AOP do something with him as as a faction. I don't get the Buddy Murphy, being there, but it's a young guy that they're doing something with. But I'm sure you could have picked somebody else.
I think I saw someone told me that they're really good friends.
Yeah. He's so good on the mic. Kevin Owens is he's got the Samoa Joe intensity when he does his interviews a lot of the time. Just he can do it softly and then he just accelerates with it.
Right.
I really love that. And his style, just the brawler, but then he pulls out the high flying moves too. Mm. And I think the stunner fits him too.
I like Owens.
I don't get the hate on people using other people's finishers.
I get like if it's a wrestler to wrestler, the respect of asking because if it's synonymous with them, sure. But as fans, I feel like fans are entitled way too much to be like, well, I'm his fan, and it upsets me when he does this. Or that person, it's not right. Shut the fuck up. That's the one thing I wish I could say across the world to, like, most wrestling fans. Is shut the fuck up. I get you're passionate, Jim Cornette's out there, all you goddamn James E. Cornettes.
That still think it's real.
But let it go.
Yeah.
Totally let it fuck go.
Yep. We pick things apart, but not to the point where we're just picking every little fucking thing apart and looking for reasons to pick it apart.
Right, like, I know there's going to be the people out there that say, well, if you don't like it, why are you watching it? Well, because I never said I don't like it. I never said I don't like wrestling.
Yeah, it's not like Destination.
I don't love WWE.
No.
But I view it because there's things about it I like, so I'm not gonna not watch it, but I don't watch the things I don't like.
Yeah, but
skip the shit like that.
But that's like, you watch your favorite football team and they lose, so you bitch about it. You're gonna tell me not to watch your favorite football team anymore? It's the same fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's got just that sticking his nose up in the air vibe, and
who is he pandering to?
He carries himself kind of like Christopher Daniels, just like, the way he's walking and shit, like he's just... But
I do this in my bathroom, and you know what? I get the same reaction. It's stupid.
Like, you're not even... He's spinning around as if there's people there. Like, play to the hard camera, because that's the only thing that's there.
I'm annoyed with this already. Andrade Cien Almas in the ring.
He does look like him. That's funny. But it's just, even the ring looks smaller. The whole thing looks so compact. Because, it is, but it just, I don't. To even say to yourself, well, yeah, we'll just do it. We'll just have the event anyways. Why not?
I just wish they didn't call it WrestleMania.
Yeah. And okay, so you made a bunch of merchandise and shit, because of WrestleMania. Okay, so what? It's not like you don't spend millions of dollars on fucking merchandise anyways.
Right.
So it had the old date on it and stuff. So you print fucking new shirts up when you do it in June.
Right.
And then to do the shirts that say I wasn't there and just be a slap in the face to the people that couldn't go, to me is just... And like you said, you're making fun of your own fucking company, which is just...
it's one thing if someone else does it, but I feel like that's just a straight up, fuck us.
That's like the whole, when they did the anti-Cena shirts. It's like, you waited way too long to do that anyways, and to make a parody of it at this point was just stupid, so... And then they're selling the chairs online and shit. It just... I get that they want to make money back, but... If anybody paid $60 for this on pay-per-view...
That's crazy.
I can't imagine... I mean, if you had a bunch of people over, but still, I wouldn't pay for that. That's just...
That's ridiculous. I would not either. The crowd is going wild. Absolutely. Oh, and there goes Rollins to the outside, and Owens after him, but Rollins, quick! Owens, another punch in the face.
Another thing, like the whole going to the outside to fight. There's no crowd to show that you're fighting around them. So you're throwing them into the guardrail. There's nobody to react when you know.
I don't understand it at all. I really don't.
Well, good to see Bandito Jr. as the referee, though.
Well, I know Triple H did an interview with Pat McAfee, and he told him, because he asked him, he's like, why are you guys still up and running? And he goes, because people need entertainment. No, they don't.
You know how many options I have for entertainment out there right now?
Right, and maybe it might be good if people got up in front of the TV. Like, get up out of front of the TV. We got a fucking network with 10 trillion hours worth of fucking content.
Drive people to your network that they're actually paying for,
Yep.
Yeah, it's...
Do more WrestleMania build.
Yeah, yep. Dude, Sam Roberts has been doing fucking commentary on NXT lately. I want to punch my TV whenever his voice is on.
It's awful.
He's so bad. I don't know who made that decision.
I don't like him at all.
Who put this dude on TV? Sideshow Bob looking motherfucker.
I looked on the sex offenders list, and I'm not going to say he was there, but I'm not going to say he wasn't.
There's a good possibility.
WrestleMania coming to you from the Performance Center, not Tampa Bay.
Like, I want to watch this whole thing eventually, but it's not a destination where I just was like, I have to see this. I have to.
At one point, I had all the way up to like this is a 36. All the way up to like WrestleMania 32.
Yeah.
I have on DVD, maybe only up to 31. And I didn't stop for any other reason of just I haven't bought them.
Yep.
I'll buy them at some point up to this one. Because if I was going to stop, it's going to be this one. And I would not buy this on DVD.
No, I wouldn't either. Especially when I have the network, like I have no desire to pull out DVDs and stuff. And I mean, if I'm going to watch extras and stuff on them, but everything's on there now. Why would you buy the DVD unless you really want it as a collectible? But
well, it's not really the point of what I was saying. So thanks for the dig, because I love buying DVDs. And yes, when your internet crashes, which it will. Y'all motherfuckers are going to be like, no, man, I wish I had them on DVD. It'll happen. I've seen Waterworld.
So I'm going to be pissing into something so I get water.
You're going to be fucking buying dirt from Tom Petty. It's going to happen. Oh my God, to the outside of that fucking
Falcon Arrow. The hardest part of the ring. They've got to say that every fucking time. The hardest part of the ring. I
would probably say the hardest part was where Owen hit.
Oh, that's just...
It's a fact! It's not like, oh, this dirty bitch!
It's too soon, bro. Too soon. I always love when people attack Vince Russo saying you killed Owen Hart. That shit makes me laugh. I'm sorry.
I would never say that. I would make a joke. I'm a joker, but I'm not like that. That's fucked up. I would never say that to anyone. Like, in that...
And even after he explains the whole thing, people still say it. Like, he's like, the show was written. Like, that was an idea that happened after.
You killed Owen Hart, not because of the fall. Because, bro, he wanted to do it, bro. He couldn't stand the bro anymore. I loved it. I was listening to Conrad and Bischoff the other day. and they were talking about what's his face there? We were just talking about him, Russo, and I think it was him. And Conrad's like, I've actually had like a couple sit downs with Russo, and I really like the guy. He goes, I don't know why there's so much hate for him, and this, and that, and I don't know. I personally have no idea. I like Russo. I mean, I don't give a fuck who it is. All of them writers that you know the names of and that you don't know the names of have all done or thrown out their stupid ass storylines. And the thing is, personally for me, I feel like, even though I love these guys like Pritchard and JR and Bischoff and all those guys, those writers are creative that shit on Russo. It was a form of jealousy.
Oh, yeah. Well, look at, like, Pritchard and them and Cornette were writing during the mid-'90s, and that shit was horse shit.
Exactly.
Mantar and all that shit.
Mountain Rock?
Yeah, so you're telling me that, you know, that shit was great, but Russo stuff was trash?
Because it was so... I loved it because it was so Jerry Springer-esque.
Yeah.
One, it needed to be because of the late 90s, the Attitude Era. It was progressive. And it still needs, in my mind, it still needs that.
Oh, yeah.
That vibe, that feel to it.
And they'll praise all the shit that Austin did, but all the other crazy stuff, like, okay, he came in the fucking beer truck and stuff. How is that any more crazier than something like the Oddities, or, you know, or like putting the cement in Vince's car and shit?
It shouldn't even matter what it is if it gets over.
Oh, yeah.
If it works, is that not what the point of it is?
Right.
Like, if the Oddities... I mean, I thought the Oddities were cool. I didn't understand it. But, again, I don't think there has to be an understanding to it, because it's a fucking weird-ass world that is professional wrestling.
Yep.
If there was any understanding, then none of it would work. So, I mean... Russo wasn't there, and I'm not knocking the Boogeyman at all, because I think it's a fantastic character. Especially because we've seen him live, and I've seen it, the performance that it is. It's a lot of fun. But, like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. Or a character like Eugene. Russo was nowhere to be found, you know? Like, yeah,
and Bischoff was heavily involved in that.
Yeah. I don't get the hate on him. I don't. Like,
I get if maybe you need to know him personally, and that's the issue.
I think a lot of it with Cornette is the whole North-South thing. You know, they just never... And I get the bro thing would annoy the fuck out of me after a while. You know? Especially if he's throwing it in at creative meetings. Bro, it'll be so good, bro. You know?
Vince, bro. I took a shit the other day, bro. And let me, tell you, it was fucking huge, bro. So here's an idea for a story. We're going to take The Rock, and he's going to be the shit, bro.
Instead of The Rock, he's the shit.
He's the shit. He's already got the color down, bro. We don't have to fucking change nothing, bro. People already boo him. He already stinks. He's the shit. Do you smell what he's cooking? Yeah, it's shit, bro. That's a Vince Russo pitch meeting. And this is Vince. I love it! And then here's John Laurinaitis. Vince, it's a great story. Your arms are huge.
Like No Holds Barred. Duty. I love Duty.
She pooted.
Because Vince loves, like, the toilet humor.
Oh, he loves poop.
Like him pissing on Coach and shit. Like, stuff like that. he is like a 5-year-old.
He's a
with his
disgusting
humor.
pig.
And
he wants to have sex with his daughter, which who doesn't? But come on, it's your daughter.
I'm waiting for the first diva to come out to say that he fucked her.
They all have, haven't they?
There's got to be one, but nobody's ever come out and said it. Like,
I feel like it would be Candice Michelle, if anyone.
Yeah.
She's I don't know. I always thought she was sexy, but she was just one of those women. I was like, she's here. She's still here? Even though when she was the champion, I'm like, she's here still?
Yeah.
I thought she felt like she went away, but she's here.
That was from Eve for me. Like, she would show up backstage. I'm like, she's still fucking there? Like,
Eve never did nothing for me.
No.
Look at that big fan up there. Why would you think that's up there? Oh my God!
Oh.
Buckle bomb!
Buckle bomb! Oh, you went all the way across the ring with him, too. That's...
And a super kick!
Super kick! I wish they would do Steve Carino every once in a while when guys do super kicks. Just...
Why isn't he out there commentating?
Yeah,
right.
How have you never put him on commentary?
Pop up power bomb! Oh, and he kicks out.
Because imagine him and Corey Graves together.
Oh,
That would be.
I would love Carino and just by himself.
Yeah, Carino. Yeah, I think he's a guy that could like Styles, that Joey Styles. He could carry a broadcast by himself.
He's good. I like Carino.
To me, he was one of the only reasons to watch Ring of Honor was the interaction with him and Kevin Kelly.
I really like the Briscoes.
Oh yeah, I do too. I think they're a team that's never going to go to a big company. They're always going to stay Ring of Honor.
Probably.
You know, I'm sure they're making good money. You know, I'm sure they're.
But
probably
you won't
one of the
see them on a
paid.
TV like a platform like this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure AEW would love to have them, but, you know.
I haven't heard any stories or rumors that they've reached out to them, but I've heard a shit ton where they've turned down WWE.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they have.
Look at Rollins trying to escape into the immersive fucking crowd.
Oh, we hit him with the bell. Oh.
What is this match?
Knock it off.
Is that not a DQ?
It should be.
Come on, Bandito Jr.
Kevin Owens, winner by disqualification. That's what he just said. What? And who's the music for? I get that they play it, but when everybody wins, but...
This is WrestleMania? On a DQ? That didn't even involve his posse? Who worked this shit?
Yeah. And it's supposed to be WrestleMania. You're supposed to end shit at WrestleMania, not further it. Like, what are you going to do? Carry this whole thing till SummerSlam?
Then why not do WrestleMania at...
SummerSlam?
Call it WrestleSlam.
SummerMania. That's so...
Oh, he's got the mic out too.
Kevin Owens got the mic.
You cunt!
I have a T-Rex on my arm. Start the match. There's only one God, and he's on the announce table.
Woo!
Well, I meant JBL, but you know, the wrestling God.
Wrestling God. There's gonna be 2 gods in the Hall of Fame. That's crazy.
I would imagine they'll save that till SummerSlam.
Yeah, restart the match, because that was dumb. The crowd just cheering Owens on, and it's enraging Rollins to go back into the ring. The crowd has just absolutely amplified this match that much.
A knee. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
Just slapping him in the back of the head as if that matters.
What a fucking prick move.
Oh, back to the outside again, as if we need... Do you really need to show a replay right now?
Because if the fans missed it here in the crowd... Oh, he's going to throw him right into the crowd. I can't stop.
It's horrible. It really is.
All of Kofi's family's there.
And John Cena's because you can't see him.
Drax, is that you?
Oh, man, that's so fucking...
Are we bad people?
No.
I don't think I am. Others do. But I don't.
That's like, why do you need the ring announcer out there? Why can't he ring announce from the back?
Because it's WrestleMania.
It's so fucking stupid.
It's Stupid Mania!
WrestleStupid. It's just, oh my god.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it.
WrestleStupid?
WrestleStupid. That'll be the name of the show. WrestleStupid 36. Oh my god. The crowd's screaming, no, don't do it, no! Ooh! That's DQ too, is it not?
Don't do it, Jim. Don't
do it!
Don't do it, Seth.
That's my favorite. I love that shit. That's my favorite Tracy Morgan movie. So apparently Kevin Owens, when he restarted the match, had the power and the authority, first of all, to do so, and to make it now a no DQ match.
I know Triple H, bro. It's fine.
Bro. Bro, I got a great fucking story, bro. I went to the cemetery the other day, bro, to visit my dead ma, bro, and I told her I'm going to come up with a new gimmick for The Undertaker, bro. We'll keep it the same dead man, Undertaker, but what he's going to do, bro, he's going to take him under the ring. He's going to be the Undertaker to the ring. He's good. That'll be his gimmick, bro. Bro,
and then you'll see Hornswoggle under there.
Oh, bro. Oh. We'll call him Underhorns. Bro, it's a great idea. And then we'll make Kane a mayor. Bro, it'll be great. You'll be the mayor of Knuckleville or whatever the fuck he lives, bro.
Then we'll bring Dixie Carter in because she's amazing on camera, bro.
And then we'll have a Dixie Carter on a pinata pole match, bro. Seth Rollins! Oh my god!
The humanity with the chair! Oh
if
my
the
god!
crowd wasn't so fucking loud, you would hear the chair shots. Listen to this if you can. Oh, but they were roaring and you couldn't. I think he broke his fingers.
Oh, the ring bell again, and you could tell that they put that sound in after. Totally put that sound in after. I wouldn't be surprised if they recorded every single match beforehand. None of this is live at all.
But it doesn't say live either.
That's true.
WrestleMania, the year it went fake. It just feels like that now.
It does. You know what it feels like? It feels like Lucha Underground produced this. Because it had that feel to it, you know what I mean?
Wait a minute. We might get a little risky here, folks. Kevin Owens! No, Owens, now!
On the WrestleStupid sign.
Oh my god, right out of the crow's nest.
Oh my god! Doing his best Shane O'Mac onto the table. Even that couldn't save this.
God is my witness, this WrestleMania is crap. I swear, it's crap.
I could just imagine the bad jokes that King would try to be doing to save this show. I can't imagine JR trying to call this.
You know, King, this is fucking stupid. Fire me right goddamn now.
I want him to do that with some things in AEW. I want him to be like, this is fucking stupid. Yep. I feel like it's coming.
I want him to hate Marco Stunt.
Do you ever get that feeling like he hates it and he wants to say it?
Yes!
It's so hard for him to say
not say it. Yeah, because it's stupid. It's stupid.
Because of the way he overplays Luchasaurus and Jack Perry, it feels like he wants to just rail off on Marco Stunt.
Yep. It doesn't make a lick of sense. And if I could smile, it wouldn't be now.
And I feel like he hates Orange Cassidy too.
I don't like Orange Cassidy at all. Folks, he is freshly squeezed. He is freshly squeezed, as the kids say, folks.
Because if you watch it, you can definitely tell the shit that he does not care about at all.
She is a dentist. She has nice.
He hates Britt Baker. He totally hates her. He does.
Yeah. I'm gonna work on my JR because I feel like I'm gonna nail that one. I feel like I'll get that one down. That's all he does is and nothing against JR. He is my favorite.
Yeah, he's the best announcer ever.
Boomer Shoulders. Kevin Owens, ladies and gentlemen, he technically lost,
but still won at the same time.
Won, so he feels like you do, folks. He lost, but yet he won, and it's a bittersweet and a sour victory.
Is it weird? The only thing I care about is that Bandito Jr. is the fucking referee.
No, it's not. The only thing I care about is getting a better look at that T-Rex tattoo because it does look pretty dope.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I mean, that was him doing the elbow drop, but
it was a good spot. You could see up in the crowd, all the fans up there, and they're cheering.
This does make me feel like 1995 Monday Night Raw. Because you can see it looks like a high school gym, you know, and yeah.
Welcome to don't watch it anymore. Turn the channel off. Go watch AEW where I am there.
Yeah,
Tony Schiavone and Excalibur. That's gonna be one of my better impersonations.
Gotta get you a black hat.
Mm-hmm. and then next year for WrestleMania, because of my black hat, I will be in the opening package with all of those colored folk. That's good shit.
Oh my god.
And the best part is now that I'm not with the company, nobody writes my material no more.
Oh man. I love that. That's my favorite belt.
I love all those belts that they're showing. Even the Undisputed one. I hated it.
Yeah.
At first, because when I got back into wrestling, that was the one.
Yep.
And I was like, no.
That's a belt that definitely grew on me.
It did. Especially when I first saw the spinner.
Yeah.
Because I hated it at first. I was like, I liked Cena at that point, but I did not like that belt because it just was like, this doesn't feel right. How much are their shirts? Like $3?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, Jesus Christ, you could go to my shirts dot. What is it, Conrad?
Connie? What's up? Oh man,
what's that stuff you and Bischoff are always talking about? That blue chew. What's that for your penis?
Mine hasn't worked in 20 years.
I put barbecue sauce on mine, and tell you what, it gets you going. If you didn't get going, here.
Oh, R-Truth, one of the most entertaining people in the business.
I got a feeling someone's going to take that title from him tonight.
48-7-11. He's a guy like Regal to me. He always should have a job.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Talent.
Yeah, he may never get, like even the angle he did with Cena.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was entertaining as hell.
Yep.
I loved him in TNA. Like even when he was with Pac-Man Jones and he was trying to carry that shit. Like
exactly.
He's changed up so much. I have nothing about Gronk. I don't give a fuck about him.
Truth is, 24/7. That's a clever shirt for him.
Yeah.
Oh! Goddamn Mojo Rawley as your new 24/7 champion. Folks, I apologize for this. This is just... We should have never have done this, and I voiced my opinion, and I had to kiss an ass. I'll tell you what, Conrad, I kissed a lot of ass.
I was part of the office. I had to kiss a lot of ass.
I had ass for breakfast, lunch, and you name it, dinner. I had ass every single day, Conrad. I fucking love that one. I love doing JR. That was a fun one. Now, if I had to kiss ass and it was those twos, well, sign me up.
That's where the blue chew comes in, Conrad.
That's where that blue chew is. Absolutely, Conrad.
I feel so bad for McIntyre.
Yeah, I do too. But wouldn't be WrestleMania without special appearance.
Oh, special appearance.
JR, I tell you what.
Yeah. Oh.
Welcome to WrestleMania 36, where there's nobody there. But step into a Slim Jim and check out WrestleMania in the Comic Podcast. Oh, yeah. He's gone.
Nice to see Macho Man again.
I'm going to do, I'm going to get into JR right now.
Uh-oh. You're going to get into JR? Are we going Blue Chew again, or?
Now, welcome to the show. I'm here at WrestleMania. I'm gonna call the matches. I'm gonna get the microphone. I used to hold a microphone like this and do interviews, but she's much more attractive than I am or ever has been. Oh shit!
Oh, it's Paul Heyman.
The games are over. I'd like to see her bottom.
Yeah.
The inside. Charlie Caruso, if you looking. Me too. Paul Heyman.
My name is Paul Heyman.
And I made 3 little letters famous. And it's, no, it's not A, B, C. It's E, C, W. My father was a Jew and a lawyer.
And still is, probably.
And he will sue you.
Because Lord knows I was sued a lot.
Oh, a lot. Not only did the checks bounce, but so didn't my ass right across the courtroom. Welcome to WrestleMania 36, where we do impersonations.
Because it's the only thing entertaining so far.
If I can break this in half, I am super strong. Oh yeah!
I mean, I'm sure he's giving a good promo, but...
Well, probably.
You know, this is... For me, they kind of overloaded the second day, too. Like, they put most of the big matches on the second day.
Yeah, they did. I'm dancing over here. Let's do
Uh-oh.
We'll do our own thing here.
Doing our own thing?
That's creepy.
He looks so evil. That's so...
He just said to her, I'm going to rape you.
Whoa, whoa.
I didn't say it, he did.
And she looks into it, I'm just saying.
She said it first, you scared the hell out of me, and he goes, well, I'm going to scare the heaven into you later. well, welcome back to WrestleMania. I'm good old Ace Williams. And with me here right now is the one half of the host of the what is it?
It's the Comic Wrestling Podcast, JR. I know you're forgetting names, but come on now.
The Comic Past. What did you say?
The Comic Wrestling Podcast.
Check them out on YouTube. iPhone 6.
Don't forget my book is on sale.
I have a book. It's on sale on eBay for $6.50.
And that comes with barbecue sauce.
I'll sign both of them for you. I'll take the barbecue sauce out of the bottle and I'll sign it personally. Good old Ace Williams. So here we are with Diddly Dave, the Comic Podcast Wrestling.
You call me Diddly Dave? Come on, JR, you're killing me.
Here we what's your favorite match of the night of WrestleMania 36 so far?
So far?
Speaking of the microphone, sir.
I'm sorry.
You sorry?
I'd say Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross against the Kabuki Warriors.
Sir, we didn't even watch that match.
Well, we watched enough of it. I saw enough.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Sometimes when we used to sit in the writer's room, Vince would just laugh hysterically and we'd have to figure out which one of us was fucked.
But if you sneezed, you were fired.
Don't sneeze. Folks, I'm going to tell you right now, I sneezed one time on Vince McMahon. He hit me so hard, I can't even do the joke. Sorry, I had another one. You know. Ladies and gentlemen, all joking aside, we are now back to WrestleMania. WrestleMania.
Is that what we're doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, last week, Roman Reigns, bless his soul, he quit. Oh, he didn't quit? Okay, well, I got my shit right.
We wanted him to quit.
He left he left WrestleMania because there's a leukemia, and Braun Strowman, who they pulled the trigger on way too late. But I wasn't there for this. I think Freddie Prinze Jr. was writing still. And here we go with the main event of day one. I'm full of shit. I correct myself, Britt Baker. You don't need to come on live TV and embarrass me the way you did.
Because everything you said was true,
but I wasn't paying attention until someone on the podcast told me, JR, your barbecue sauce is slipping.
I was waiting for Excalibur to stop talking.
Stop, Excalibur. Oh, here we go, big Bill baby. What are you doing here?
Why do you need security?
Did you... Bill had dyed his beard for this because he felt like he didn't look as old as he actually is. And he thought his wrestling repertoire was better than it was. And he barely could do a Greco-Roman entrance.
He played football at Georgia.
And he's been a world champion more times since he's retired than he did when he was in his prime.
And he's still not relevant.
He can't get his goddamn entrance straight to save his life. And thank God it ain't ever been on the line. Well, he'd have died.
If he did the whole throwing his arms up, he'd probably hurt himself.
Well, the pirate, he's not good. He knocks himself out. This is a one-on-one match, and that literally means one Goldberg versus himself.
It's Goldberg against the turnbuckle, because he'll probably hit one and knock himself
My money,
out.
And my sauce is on the turnbuckle.
Charles Robinson is the only entertaining part of this match.
Woo. My woo is
Little Nate.
Little Rick. Little Flair. Look at the stare in that boy's eyes. It's like he's got something wrong with him.
Braun Strowman saying, I should have got this 6 months ago.
Yeah, he's going to win it. We're going to, spoiler alert, he's going to win it.
If you haven't seen spoilers by now, you must live under a rock.
Even under rocks, I think.
Because even this man doesn't have the internet, and he still saw all the spoilers.
I was not there. I was not there. They asked me, JR, you want to come in the back? And I said, no. Your product sucks.
I don't want to be associated with this piece of shit.
I called them back and said, take me out of the Hall of Fame. This is just embarrassing.
I'm with a company that actually is prospering.
And
people give a shit about.
They're all elite. All of them. Even that Penelope Cruz, she's elite.
We got an alien, folks. We got a female alien.
Super? What is it? Excalibur? Super?
Is that a tope suicida Excalibur?
Oh my Christ. Jesus Christ. Excalibur. Say it in English, for Christ's sake, once. Just say suicide dive, you son of a bitch.
Gotta have the stare down, because Bill Goldberg's trying to figure out what he's going to do.
Well, he's undecided of what turnbuckle to knock himself out on. He says to Jesus!
He's doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo on turnbuckles. See?
Oh, Jesus, he almost did it.
Oh, Strowman's got him up.
Oh my God, he's got the Oklahoma.
Horrible spear. Horrible spear. He's gonna lay him up for another horrible spear. Like, he gets no acceleration anymore at all. That's just fucking horrible.
Even JBL can't save this. I gotta poop.
You could probably hear Michael Cole in the ring, like if you're.
Oh my God! Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'm hyping it up, guys.
Goldberg. You know he isn't going to win.
See, now that one didn't look like shit, but the other ones did. Look, he looked like he was going to trip when he did that. He's so.
Who are you doing this for?
Yeah.
For you out there in the crowd.
Charles, I'm going to lift him up. Just be ready for that 1, 2, 3.
Be ready. Do you think it's going to be Bray Wyatt against Braun Strowman?
I bet.
Monster versus monster.
Monster against monster among men.
And you know what they won't do? They won't acknowledge that he was part of the Wyatt family.
Oh, yeah. They won't. Yep.
Charles Robinson over there more excited than a cat in a mouse factory.
They have factories for those.
Braun Strowman picking up Goldberg. Gonna probably slam him. That's probably an indicator right there. Oh, right on his side. I think that's it. 1, 2.
Oh my God!
Braun Strowman is your new champion.
3 years too late. It's Braun Strowman as champion. I mean, I'm sure it's got to feel good for him, but
still,
it's got to fall flat. You know.
I tell you a fun fact about Braun Strowman. His least favorite color is blue.
He's gonna be like the Ultimate Warrior. He's gonna change that strap.
Yep. Like, no, you know better than anybody that Vince McMahon gets that final say. He's gonna relinquish that title as soon as Roman Reigns is ready to compete.
He's social distancing.
Who the fuck did Goldberg beat for the title?
He beat Bray Wyatt.
That's right. Why? Why?
The hottest thing in the company, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't understand what's going on here. There's you know, like when you wake up and you got to take that first piss, but you're comfortable, so you just piss your pants. You can't relate to that, Conrad? Oh, no? You're too busy selling houses?
You're counting your money, driving your Rolls Royce.
I see you in those videos, Conrad. You're losing weight. Are you going to leave me soon? Are you getting better than me?
Is my podcast starting to suck? Is that what's going on?
Is Arn Anderson boringer than me? Is that why you like him more? Because he's less entertaining? He has no more personality than the dead frog? Well, I can't hop very far, but I'll at least jump a little bit. The countdown commercials. Oh, was this a Skittle one? No, it wasn't.
I'm so happy they haven't split these guys up. The New Day has just always been so entertaining.
Oh, yeah. And they've got merch that's just going to make money for days.
Yeah. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's like Cena, but you just put a new color on it and a little bit of a different theme to it, and it'll sell. Because they are so entertaining. And I love that they got like the blind unicorn on one, and I'm like, did nobody Urban Dictionary like that? Like, they have no idea what that means.
Vince probably he's a dirty pervert.
But I bet you he has no idea what that means. No idea whatsoever. I mean, he didn't even know what 420 meant for the fucking Godfather, you know?
That's true. What is this, for SummerSlam?
No, I think it's for WrestleMania next year.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they're going back to Hollywood. I wish they would go back to having good music for their promo videos. The popular music that they pick now is just fucking horrible.
I wish they would go back to when it was good. 3, 28, 21.
I wonder if they're gonna do the whole the movie trailer kind of videos like they did for.
I wouldn't doubt it.
WrestleMania 21, yeah.
Here we are back at WrestleMania 36. If you're still with us, folks, thank you very much. Up next is what match, Dave?
Undertaker and AJ Styles in a boneyard match.
Well, I'll tell you what. Last time I saw a boneyard match, it was Jerry Briscoe and Pat Patterson in a makeout contest. And I'll tell you what, Pat Patterson, he was in the boneyard that night. I tell you what. And Jerry Briscoe, he wasn't just tuning no auto parts. Let me tell you, he is the first person to apply the Canadian Destroyer. and I remember Jack walking in and just looking at his brother and shaking his head. It was disgusting.
Your JR might be the best one yet.
He's like the voice I've heard the most in my life. He really is. Christ, for literally 15 years,
yeah.
Every single Monday, and then any other time he was on something else, his voice, and he's a character without being one.
Yeah. Yep. It was just him.
Yeah.
Yep. King was being a character. That was just JR.
JR was just JR.
Yep. I like that he threw in, the real name, and then they put Michelle McCool in, and then Undertaker said AJ Styles' real name, which I thought...
Phil? Or no, that was...
No, Alan Jones. Alan Jones, yep. Which is... I like that they're doing this. Like, they haven't done this with The Undertaker.
They haven't made it, personal. It's always been, oh, here he is.
I mean, even with the stuff with Sarah, but that was when he was the American Badass. Mm-hmm. He was more the real person then. He's gone, but he's been the dead man again for a while, so...
Right. That's straight out the American Badass.
Yeah. I mean, I've said he should retire and all that, and...
This would be a good story to retire from.
Yeah. Yep. But you show the Broken Skull sessions where you show him as just a regular guy shooting the shit with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Where's the mystique anymore, really? I get that the entrance is cool and I've always enjoyed it, but it's just not the same. He hasn't flip-flopped as much as other people, but it just... He's tarnished his career a little bit. He has.
He is the personification of fear. young rookies would walk in the locker room and they would look around and take notice of what to do and what not to do, and most of them would not look towards the Undertaker for fear of their lives. I feel like that's how JR would have said, honestly. When I got moved to SmackDown, I saw more Undertaker than I cared to see. It made me miss the days of getting lit on fire of his brother on Monday Night Raw.
And having sex with corpses and all kinds of stuff.
It was a different time, different place, but it was still fucked up.
And they put me with Coach for a while, and that was just horrible.
I had never seen a black cue ball in my life.
He was a black
Till
man.
I sat behind Coach at catering. He thought it was funny too. No, they contacted me from Impact Wrestling and said, JR, if you want to come over here, you come over here and you and Mike Tenay can call matches and you have a good old time. And I said to them, no, for many reasons, but the first reason was I didn't know what the hell TNA was.
Was that stuff that King always talks about, that tits and ass?
I thought Tess died years ago.
And didn't they make Albert a white Japanese man?
And I'm pretty sure Trish is a respectable mother. I didn't understand what they were trying to get at. And Dixie Carter, she's like, I was like, you were Wonder Woman. What the hell are you doing running a wrestling show? I didn't make 2 licks of a camel's ass to me.
And Jeff Jarrett, didn't I bury him? What is he doing running a wrestling company?
Oh, Jesus Christ, is AJ Styles in a casket? I tell you what, people, if you hear this part of the podcast, you need to watch this and listen to this for the fucking social commentary. Because it's good shit, man. This JR stuff is gold. I don't know how I didn't stumble upon it sooner.
I am so going to get you a black hat.
I'm gonna do JR's my guy. But I'm AW.
AW?
AW. I'm good old
AW.
Good old AW.
That sounds like a shirt. Good old AW.
Good old AW. Not AW, because we ain't drinking no root beer. This is AW for... Oh, shit. Oh, no, that wouldn't work. Never mind. The joke didn't work. Look at him riding in on his motorcycle like a American badass.
Well, Booger Red. I just love that. Like, what's that mean? What is Booger Red?
Where do you think they found this boneyard? Do you think this was constructed under the WWE banner, or they just said, we got enough money, fuck it, people have got viruses, they ain't coming out of their house. So I tell you what, Undertaker, the first time he rode that motorcycle down to the ring, I was scared, because a big 7-footer like him and toxic fumes coming out of the back of that motorcycle are not good. They're not good at all. I saw Undertaker one time intoxicated, and, well, let's just tell you what, there was a reason you ain't never seen Simon Dean again. You dug him a grave,
and you came in a casket.
This is pre-made up, or whatever the word is these kids say today.
It does have a cool look, though. I like this.
It feels like a TV show or something.
Yeah. Oh, it
doesn't feel like the horror house match.
Oh yeah.
Or the not Vanguard one, but the
deletion one.
Yeah, Ultimate Deletion. Undertaker, he's all about killing people. He killed 3 people in 1991.
He takes souls, man.
He took them like Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat. But this man is immortal, and this is combat.
See, this is the kind of matches that he should have been doing, like gimmick matches. He should have gone back to this, and it wouldn't have looked as bad.
Right.
You know?
Because you could have played off of everything around you opposed to doing moves in the ring.
Yeah.
Because no one right now is going to expect The Undertaker to do the old school because you can't.
Dude, if they sold that vest, I would so buy that with his symbol on the back of it and shit. That looks pretty fucking badass. Oh, breaking out windows. Wow, we're showing blood. That's,
What the fuck was that lump in his arm? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Undertaker's hiding baseballs in his forearm in case
He's got a tumor.
It's not a tumor! It's a tumor. I worked with a, oh, come on! That was a bad shot.
Yeah, you could totally see,
Ladies and gentlemen, this right here, it started off good, but then you quickly could tell that it was WWE product. Because of the bad editing, which they had weeks to do, and I've expected this at this point, but come on now.
How do you show the back of that showing that it's not an actual...
How do you not just say, hey, fuck it, let's just throw a background there.
Yeah.
Paint it gray so it doesn't look stupid.
Yeah, you ran out of plywood, you couldn't get something to put on there.
Now you can tell the trees are fake too. They're made out of paper mache and hope. The hope is that they stay together. DDP is sitting back at AEW right now and he's laughing. He's saying, ha, been there, done that. Remember to check out AEW every Wednesday night on TNT. We are All Elite Wrestling. And it is good product. It's really good.
I don't have any fire for it, but it's a good product.
It's good stuff. Even with no crowd, you're going to like it. Even if you don't like it, trust me, you'll like it. We are the elite. I love it. I love AEW. Like, seriously, watch it. Watch AEW, people. Fucking watch it. Support it. Love it. Cherish it. Go to their shows if you can.
Oh, low blow! Oh, that's a shame.
Undertaker got kicked right in a bag.
He was one of the best ones for facials of a low blow, though. The Undertaker, he'd always
blow his eyes out.
Yep.
The Undertaker one time buried his own father in a vat of cement. And I remember it greatly. I was like, don't do it! But he couldn't hear me on account of the stroke. Because it prevents me from opening my mouth as wide as I like it to do.
Oh, man.
Did you see the car in the background? You don't think anyone would have stopped and been like, what the hell are you doing in the boneyard wrestling for?
Where's the caretaker at this point?
Well, he's not right there. He's the Undertaker. There's only room in this boneyard for one taker.
It would be funny if, like, they had Sam Elliott come out, you know, like,
that would be fun.
A Ghost Rider reference. I mean, this has been, other than that one shot, this has been shot really well.
I like this.
AJ Styles in the grave.
There's blood there, so when you see it later on Monday, it's going to be black and white. Oh, someone said his name.
Oh, the OC.
Oh, no face paint OC.
It's Festus, come back.
Festus and Mr. Ken Anderson. I mean...
He doesn't have a microphone.
That's a wrong.
There's nowhere to hook it up.
That's C.W. Anderson. I mean, that's R. Anderson.
It's Ole Anderson.
God damn it! There's so many Andersons. What is this? What the hell? What the hell? Who?
Are these extras from the Scream movie?
Are these other club members? You think there might be a Finn Balor in there? There might be a Jeremy and Matt. What the hell's that other one's name? Buck. The Bucks? I don't think that's who it is.
But it doesn't matter. They pay me anyways.
Undertaker looking more confused than a whore in church.
Tony Schiavone's going to throw in a comment every once in a while.
I love it. I love Schiavone because I never experienced him in the 90s.
Yeah.
Not once. So the little bit I get, I cherish it. I mean, because that's like TNA with Tenay.
Yeah.
I didn't know who Tenay really even was until TNA.
And him and Don West were such a great team.
Mike Tenay, and he was the true DNA of TNA. Was TNA? Tenay? Fuck that Big Matt Morgan guy. He was bad. We tried him out in development and a little bit on the WWE TV, and people were like, "Get him the fuck off."
we gave him a stutter and everything.
Did he have a stutter?
Yeah, they gave him a stutter.
I must have written that one then.
Because Carlito was the only good part of that whole deal.
Carlito, he was cool. He never spit no apple in my face, so I know I wasn't.
Believe me, JR, he knows cool.
I know cool. One time, my late Janet once said to me, JR, you're like the cool side of a pillow.
What is it about WrestleMania where we fucking have a laugh riot every time?
It's Laugh-O-Mania.
Last year it was, when we had our food and shit, we couldn't stop laughing, and now it's
because we had to make it fun.
Yeah, because that was horrible.
You can tell the dust was put in there after to give it that organic dirt feel. Because you see how white that dirt is? Look at that. That's so fake.
Yep. AJ Styles got his hanky in case something goes wrong. He needs to sneeze, and Vince McMahon's around.
He's part of the Bloods, those gangsters.
Good thing Snoop Dogg's not at this WrestleMania.
Snoop Dogg, I tell you, one time he came in so goddamn high that we needed a ladder to get him back down. And unfortunately, it was during the Money in the Bank ladder match, so he was high all the time. The whole time. I tell you what. I said to him, "You need to slow down," and he goes, "What?"
That's all he could conjure up was what?
He handed me a cigarette, and I took a hit, and I tell you what, I can't remember it. Vince fired me.
For the 48th time. You know who ain't gonna fire me? AEW.
Goddamn right.
Because they think I'm a good announcer still.
I told them, if you fired me, then you wouldn't be first. Oh, Jesus! He just tackled him right into the goddamn Jurassic Park. Look at them trees. They're right out of the dinosaurs. Undertaker belongs with the dinosaurs. He got knocked back to the Proterozoic era.
Oh, man.
He must have fucking broke his arm when he put it through that glass.
It definitely looks like it. Yeah, it looks like your bone's popping out. That's fucked.
Wow, Undertaker. He's kind of like Goldberg. He's good and all, but he'll fuck himself up quicker than you can tell him to. Look at his face. You know who wouldn't have done that? Mae Young, and she would have done anything. One time I saw her fuck every single guy in that locker room at the same time. I'm not making it up. I swear to it.
That's why she gave birth to a hand, because everybody had a hand in it.
And thank you very much, and the fabulous Moolah paid all the bills. I'll tell you what. They had a hand in it. That's good. Undertaker looking like he's looking at his long lost son. Well, maybe if he was your long lost son, you would do that to him. I don't know.
Undertaker sounded like he's about to die, but he's a dead man, so it works.
Can a dead man die? What does that even mean? Do zombies hurt him? I don't understand the gimmick. Run him over with a tractor. It's the only way you can do it. That's the only way you can win. Run him over with a tractor. That's the rules.
Ooh, calling Undertaker a bitch.
You called him the B word. I don't dare say that.
Oh, not the shovel. Triple H is supposed to use that to bury people.
Oh, man. You know what? Triple H, he ain't here at WrestleMania, but he is in spirit. You know, that son of a bitch one time, he told me, JR, fuck you. And I could hear King saying this. Well, yeah, you probably deserved it. King, it was when I had a colonoscopy. I love it when, I don't know when it was, but I think it was Shane McMahon that smacked Undertaker over in the Buried Alive match in 04. No, not 04. I'm not sure when it was. But someone smashed Taker, or Taker smashed someone with the shovel, and the whole head of the shovel exploded.
Yeah.
Because that would never happen. It's fucking metal.
Yeah. I think it was when he with Austin. I think when they
Is that what it was?
Way back when they were doing their Buried Alive. Yeah, I think so. Well, AJ Styles, he's a country boy, so he knows how to use that tractor.
That as my Mexican friends would call it, the Juan Deere. The Juan Deere tractor.
The Mexicools are here.
You hear me? I'm bilingual. No, not bisexual. I say bilingual.
But I do like Blue Chew.
Blue Chew helps you get your boners right. Oh, what the fuck? You couldn't have done that unless it was edited.
He ain't that fast.
I didn't even see him crawl out that hole. I saw him go in the hole. No, I didn't see him crawl out that hole. That's good storytelling, I tell you. Punch him in the back of the head so he doesn't see it coming. Gives him less chance to move.
Excalibur, why is that called a rabbit punch? I never understood that.
Excalibur. Super Tope. What the? Suicide dive? What'd you say?
I used to watch the guys in the light heavyweight division do those.
And one of them Asian men went right up over that rope one time and smacked his face off the floor. And I tried to laugh, but it just didn't happen.
I think his name was Taco, but I don't remember.
Taco Michu Marshmallow. There was a bunch of them. They were all funky. Why wouldn't you just stand at the top of the ladder and push the ladder over? Logic. Now, you see, Conrad, when you put logic into wrestling, you get... Well, this is fucking stupid.
Fire!
Hellfire on the fucking roof. See, that should have come up out of the grave.
Yeah.
Like, AJ should have went to throw him in the grave, and then the fire come up out of it. That would have been sweet. My dog's over there rolling around on the couch like he's got fleas. Probably does. Big Festus and... I mean, Doc Festus.
Doc Festus.
Oh, there he goes off into the dark abyss. What's going to happen for Ken Kennedy here? Carl Anderson. Oh, he's going to tombstone right on the sheet metal. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
He did. By God. God's my witness. I swear to God, he's my best friend. God, at this point, is my best friend. I have sworn to him and told him more swear words than I know. And I told him about more people that have been broken in half. And by God is my witness, no one has ever been broken in half.
And if I ever get sued by Paul Heyman, God will be my witness. God
will be my witness because he's Jewish and he don't rightfully believe in God.
I love Undertaker talking trash. That's so fucking cool. Oh, chokeslam off the roof.
Right into a pile of chicken feathers.
I think AJ Styles is dead.
By God is my witness, I think someone has been broken in half.
But, not quite like Mick Foley, but close.
But I tell you, Undertaker, that bruise on his arm, he might have a chunk of glass up in his arm. But I'm not a doctor, nor am I a wrestler. Hell, I'm hardly a commentator. But they pay me for my opinion, and by God is my witness, I will give you the best opinion I've ever given. Yeah, there's a chunk of glass up in there.
Yep. That's
because the reason there's a chunk of glass in there is because it ain't bleeding. Because there's something lodged up in there. So once he takes that glass out, it'll bleed.
It'll bleed, yeah.
So it won't feel good. But he's got so much adrenaline running through his body right now that glass is no more bigger than
they're holding hands.
A splinter.
So nice to Undertaker to help hold hands.
Hold his hand. Let him know that he's not alone through this horrible time.
We need Triple H to take a suplex on the pallet.
I wonder why Triple H didn't insert himself into WrestleMania this year.
Right. Why didn't he get the Braun Strowman spot?
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Not for the fans, but because he would have won.
Are we going to tombstone him on a pallet? Nope. We're going to carry him.
Next year at WrestleMania, it's going to be WrestleMania Hollywood, and it's only going to feature one superstar, and that's going to be Scott Steiner. And he's going to be doing math problems all night long for you and your kids.
Because the virus is still going to be around, so Scott Steiner's the only teacher left.
He's going to figure out Common Core, and he's going to send your kids off to college.
And he will be your hookup.
He's a very, very smart man, especially when you give him a live mic and tell him it's promo time. Scott Steiner, when he came into the WWE after we bought WCW, we didn't really know much what to do with him because, well, he's a freak, as you would say, and his arms were abnormally disgusting. But hey, I was on TV with my face. Vince McMahon didn't see no problem wrong with it, with his arms and his body being grotesque. And we were going to give him a push till he fell off the top rope. And once he slipped off that top rope, we realized we can't have this man out there. He's just an idiot. And he started wearing chainmail like he was some goddamn knight. But he never said he fought no dragons.
Shouldn't he carry a sword or something?
Oh, they're hugging. You know this is only
Undertaker is such a compassionate man.
He's going to kiss him. Look at him. He's going to kiss him right in the mouth. I mean, it's kind of badass, honestly, to see AJ Styles and Undertaker.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the best of what WWE had at one point, and the very best of what TNA had for the longest point.
Oh, a big boot by The Undertaker. And AJ Styles is in the grave.
I bet you he'd bury him alive. Well, I like that shot. There's a look. He's gonna walk over to the tractor. He's gonna turn it on. Check and make sure it's
I can get this glass out of my arm.
Yeah, Jesus Christ! That is lodged in his forearm. It is now part of him. If he takes it out, he will be losing a piece of himself.
Which, when you remove something from your body, generally that's the case.
That's the case. He will be less of a person after tonight.
But more of a dead man.
He will. I think AJ Styles right now is going to give Undertaker a run for his money of that name, the Dead Man. Show me that body in there now.
That wasn't a lot of dirt, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it wasn't. And that would have only covered him enough to cover him. not enough to bury him. Like, where the fuck is the mound of dirt that supposedly was it?
Yeah. That was really well done, though.
I enjoyed that.
Oh, he's got a headstone all ready for AJ Styles.
I gotta rewind this for a minute. I'm so glad that fell the way it did. Watch this. Because it was bothering me most of the time they showed it. Oh, no! Just kidding. We can resume right where we left off. Okay. Now, real quick, while he's sliding that, look down at the bottom of the gravestone, because you'll see there's like a fucking like quarter-inch of a line underneath where obviously it was set down, not buried in. But I noticed those little things. But watch the way the moss or the grass, whatever the hell that is, falls. It blocks it perfectly. You see it quick?
Yeah. Yep.
AJ Styles. You know, if this was real, and he buried him like that, oh Jesus Christ, his hands up out of it, then he's Shredder. I don't want to call this fake, but you know it is bullshit because he just killed a man.
Where are the cops
on TV? I mean, Jesus Christ, Rey Mysterio got bolted into a side of a truck by a big 7-foot white man, and the cops got called. All the cops got called.
Undertaker just killed a man.
He kills man, and nobody's like none the wiser. Carl Anderson's still up there. He just got lit on fire. He's up there lit on fire. That looks cool.
That was really well done.
I like that. That was a good Taker match.
And that is the end of day one of WrestleMania.
Uno, day one. I'm not very bilingual anymore.
I rely on Excalibur to do that kind of stuff.
Excalibur, speak to the fans in Spanish.
Tome suicida.
And there you have it, folks. That right there, he said, thank you for watching part 1 of WrestleMania. We're not going to go into part 2.
I'm so glad JR showed up.
Me too. Here we go into what the hell were we saying again? What is this backlash? What the fuck happened here? What happened to the
No Way Out? No Way Out? Is that
No Way Out? I thought that for the longest time in my WWE career, that there is no way out. I did not just know that it was a pay-per-view or a gimmick. It was live. WWE forever? Well, let's hope not.
At least not with this current product. Stephanie changed her shirt, but she has not changed the leather
She
pants.
needs to stop dressing like a businessman and dress like a business lady with no panties and no clothes. You fans can probably hear this, which will probably get us sued, that you can hear Stephanie McMahon. But fuck her, she fired me numerous times for no goddamn reason other than that fact that when she talked to me, I just didn't care.
And we're going to play the same promo video that lasted 5 minutes.
Oh, we're going to skip that. We're going to skip that like a bad heart attack right there. You know what I'm talking about, King?
Puppies! Puppies!
Tits!
And ass. That's what the only TNA I know.
That's the only TNA I ever saw was tits and ass. And I tell you what, I didn't see very much sitting up there on the goddamn entranceway at that table. No, sir, I didn't see very much tits and ass at all. This
Rob Gronkowski guy.
I tell you what, if I was in still in the company and they hired this Gronkowski fella, I would absolutely tell him to fuck off. And I heard rumors about him that he eats cock meat sandwiches, but I know it's a goddamn lie because he doesn't like bread. Who is she wrestling?
Rhea Ripley.
Do we want to watch this or no?
I don't really want to watch this one.
We're going to skip this one down here now. I'm gonna take over the rest of this podcast with you, Dave. If that's all right. Ace Williams is gone. I'm gonna step in here and sit with you. And
I like it.
And call these matches with you.
It's nice to have a Hall of Famer sitting next to me.
I took myself out of the Hall of Fame because WWE is just. We want entertainment, and they just can't. It's just not good.
They don't know what it is. They can't even look in a dictionary and figure it out.
I sent them one time a bunch of Saturday Night Live skits, and they didn't watch it. They don't know what talent is. I said, you need to start taking from them and getting their celebrities and funny stuff from them, and stop getting it from your Mad magazines and your bullshit Cracker Jack boxes. I feel like JR says stupid shit like that. I really don't know. We're going to skip this match, like we said before. And I just got sidetracked with talking to you.
But nobody cares about Charlotte Flair.
I do want to, when Rhea Ripley comes out, I do like to look at her for a minute, because she is a tall glass of water, and I am very thirsty. Very, very thirsty.
You got into the blue chew out there, JR.
I think she's a sexy big woman.
She is. She's very good. I like her.
I would let her defecate on my body. I'm a freak. Not many of my fans know this.
It'll look like Zack and Mary when.
Oh Jesus H. McGillicuddy. I would like it if her hair was longer and growed out more, but I think she's a babe.
And if anything, JR knows babes.
I know babes. 2 out of 3 of my last girlfriends were straight off the farm. See, I don't need King and his stupid humor. I could carry a guitar and a tune by myself. Elias, you wouldn't know a good tune if Bugs Bunny came up and slapped you in the face. It's all off the cuff here, folks.
Because when you don't have a crowd, you got to come up with something.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, and
Big Show. He's got his own show on Netflix.
Because this is what happens when you don't have a crowd. You come up with this shit. The Big Show, it's kind of a stupid name because you get it. And WWE, they absolutely needed to make $1 off of him. Because they weren't making chicken salad.
And we need to promote our T-shirts because nobody knows that we sell T-shirts.
And speaking of chicken salad, Jerry Jarrett just walked in. Jarrett, I make a lot of barbecue sauce. I mean, a lot of barbecue sauce. Could you tell me what's in your chicken salad?
Well, you know, you take the chicken,
right?
And well, it's salad, JR. It's salad, and then you get the walnuts.
I don't like walnuts.
Well,
okay.
Well, you put it in anyways, JR.
Okay.
Well, you know, it's chicken salad, JR.
All right. Well, Jerry Jarrett just told you his family recipe for chicken salad. It's got, well, you know.
Is my boy getting a push, JR?
Your boy is fixing for an ass whipping. Because he done pissed me off.
Yeah, Charlotte won the NXT Women's title. That's great. Yeah.
Well, you know, when you go up, there's only one place you can go, and that's straight back down. So, you know, it only happened to Finn Balor, and look at him. He's not on WrestleMania. He soured Vince McMahon's grapefruits. And the boy he ain't never gonna be nothing no more.
And of course we got to do a recap of Night 1.
Because if you didn't see it, which who the fuck didn't, here it is. I mean,
I like replays of Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, but you know,
this is how I would watch my WrestleManias. They were all on a replay. It saves the time of investing any bullshit, and it allows you to get through the bullshit.
Which most of it is bullshit.
Most of it. Next year's WrestleMania Hollywood, BS. Bullshit. And if you like tag matches, then well, let me tell you, you're not gonna like this one, folks, because it's a tag title match, and you guessed it, it ain't a tag match. So it's a triple threat, not tag match.
And you got 2 men in the ring. One's the man, and one is a man.
One is a man. This is Gremlins 3 when Gizmo's attack. Straight Fire, she won the belt again, or she retained it. I can't call it a belt. I'm sorry. Well, I don't work for them anymore. We call them belts where I come from. The strap. Kevin Owens, he lost. In the books, it's going to say lost, and then next to it, it's going to say won.
But I don't know. I just don't know.
You be the judge. Wrestling's just all over the goddamn place. If you want good entertainment, you go to watch AEW.
And that's wrestling too, but it's entertaining wrestling.
It ain't all entertainment wrestling. It's all elite. Because it's elite. Like, I'm going to go get a tattoo on my neck that says elite.
Except for Marco Stunt. He ain't elite.
He's a little man.
I think he's Zach Gowen's other leg.
Jesus Christ, that's a good one. He's kind of like Zach Gowen was Scuzzlebutt, and Marco Stunt was Patrick Duffy, and went and became his own man or his own boy, and found a dinosaur and another medium-sized feller. And said, let's become dinosaurs and friends. Or whatever they're called.
I don't remember names.
Dragon Tales or something. and they'll become wrestlers. And then you got Orange Cassidy, who's Tropicana squeezed. No pulp.
I like extra pulp myself.
I like extra pulp, and he don't really come with any pulp. That whole hands in his pockets and jumping out. And what's he do, Excalibur? A tope suicida?
With his hands in his pockets.
It don't make a lick of sense. If you got to catch yourself, you can't. It's just bad. He's not good.
But they know how to fall.
And they're a team of friendship. I don't know how you can have a best friend and then another friend. You got to have either one best friend or no best friends.
Where's Mark Sherman and Scotty Slade when you need them? They're the real team friendship.
So fucking good. They were good. What are your thoughts so far on part 1 of WrestleMania recap?
The last of it was good, but the first part sucked.
This is a general reaction. Most fans have thought this as well. I'd like to ask Le Champion what his thoughts are on the WrestleMania.
Little bit of the bubbly.
Release the hounds!
Oh, yeah. Wait, hold it like this because it makes this more sense, actually.
Release the hounds!
And Aleister Black, who nobody cares about.
It's he's Shinnok from Mortal Kombat. He's here.
Looking like he should be with the War Raiders. Or the Viking Raiders, whatever the fuck they're calling them.
I like. If I could give them a name, it would be the Panty Raiders. Because I'm partial to that, and I feel like many people can relate to being a Panty Raider, not a War Raider. What? Who the hell? What's a War Raider? Do you go in after the war and you raid? Because that's a scavenger. That ain't a War Raider. Or do you go in and you're the one that starts off the war? Because that's an asshole. From where I'm from, we call them heat seekers. We don't call them him. I mean, what is his thing? What does he do? Is he a cultist? Is Kevin Sullivan his father? There's too many answers that aren't, or too many questions that just don't have answers. Things just don't line up, and when they don't line up, that means they're set for success in the WWE. Here comes the almighty wife stealer, Bobby Lashley.
And he was singing "God Bless America" in the beginning of the show because apparently
she looks bad with dark hair. What is Bobby Lashley doing wearing Seth Rollins trunks? I get it, black on black. I get this. It's not a hate crime. It's black on black. Lana is a sexy woman. I would eat 10 miles of shit just to say I did. I don't care where it came from. I just would eat 10 miles of shit. I'm just coincidentally wearing my almighty Bobby Lashley shirt. He is almighty, and he is Bobby Lashley.
So it works.
It works out quite well. When he was in TNA, he was a boss. Which didn't make sense, because I remember him going to Dixie Carter and saying, "Hey, boss." So,
even though I don't know what TNA is.
Well, Bruce Pritchard, when he was there doing Tough Enough 2.0, I think they called it gut check. He told me this, JR. He said, "JR, I love you." And I said, "Fuck you."
He's wearing AJ Styles' trunks.
AJ Styles, there we go.
It looks exactly like AJ Styles' trunks. That's hilarious.
Aleister Black covered in tattoos.
He went to hot spots and said, "Give me the AJ Styles."
Everybody wears the same kind of shit now.
Yep.
I remember when wrestlers used to wrestle naked to show their prowess, to show how manly they were. Because when you got someone in a Greco-Roman cockhold, it's different.
That's why I like that Joey Ryan. He does that kind of stuff.
I don't like him. He's a disgusting piece of filth.
That's one of the few things I agree with my man Jim Cornette on. Is
James E. Cornette. He's an interesting fella. He has a passion, an absolute passion for this business, but sometimes he's got to let go, and he needs to get up to date with things. But who am I? You know, I still think cowboys are cool. And I mean, Bill Watts. I grew up with Bill Watts. He was like my hero. And James E. Cornette. He just loves that. Whatever the fuck it is he loves. He's so different and wish-washy.
Bill Watts would love this match because there's a black man in it.
And Bill Watts loved black men.
That's why JYD was champion for so long.
Bill Watts taught me one thing, and the one thing was shut the fuck up. And I said, "Thank you, Bill."
I mean, this has been... I think maybe because we're not listening to a lot of it, the crowd hasn't really made... No crowd hasn't really made a difference, and we're having fun with it, but...
WrestleMania 36 subtext name is WrestleMania with the sound off. You can still enjoy it just as much if there was a sound on, but it allows you to not get caught up in the bad commentary, and you can still do things around the house, like cook your dinner, listen to your kids, vacuum, whatever it is you find folk do at home. You can do it while watching WrestleMania with the sound off.
It's 2 days worth, folks. You got plenty to watch.
There's not going to be any bad chants. There's not going to be much pandering to the crowd. So the matches will go a little bit quicker. And
you can look at Lana.
You can look at the top of her boobs. Because that's all they show you, folks. No more panty matches here.
Not like the Attitude Era where you could see almost everything.
Well, there was a couple of times you could see Jacqueline's full chocolate Hershey kiss on the tip of her tits.
And the cat, she took her shirt, her bra right off, and you saw all of it.
I remember when King was married to her, I said, "Can I get pictures? Can you steal me a pair of her underwear, like a pair of panties, because I'm a panty raider?" And he goes, "Yeah." I remember one time King tried to sleep with the fabulous Moolah, and she turned him down. He said, "No, you're riddled with things."
Well, JR, you're gonna have to excuse me for a second.
The deadly one has got to go release himself. I will
release the hounds.
Release the puppies. I will do my best to Joey Styles this while he is gone and incapacitated in the bathroom. I am good old AW, and I'm here. WrestleMania. I got inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2000 and what year was it? 2007. And it was a good time. I much appreciated it. Here we are in WrestleMania 36, many years later. I am no longer involved. I'm here at AEW All Elite Wrestling. Bobby Lashley sweating like a black man would do in a situation like this. This is a high energy stakes situation. There is nothing on the line. Aleister Black, I don't know much about him. I was not there for him to be in the company. He's done going to the bathroom, folks. He is, by God, as my witness, he is done going to the bathroom. I don't know the story to this. I'm not sure if Aleister Black was trying to get up inside of Lana. And
who isn't? Really?
This is true. Rusev, apparently, he gave up. He gave up.
She wore him out?
She's a very sexy woman. If she did a split on a white carpet and left a chocolate stain, it would not disgruntle me. These are things that just don't bother good old AW.
When you're that good looking, not much does.
Nope. And Aleister Black, the crowd is certainly behind him. They're cheering his name. That's just the.
No, that's just Vince McMahon in the back yelling, "Black, black,
more blacks!"
There's not been enough. I need to make people think I don't hate black people.
It's crazy. I one time heard a Vince McMahon story while I was there. I didn't witness this firsthand per se, but I did hear this, that Vince McMahon hates blacks.
But yet loves Martin Luther King.
He loved Martin. He absolutely loved Martin to death.
That was the worst high cross body I've ever seen.
Bobby Lashley he's upset that his first run in the WWE was not as successful. He is also upset that his run in TNA was not successful.
And that this run in WWE is not successful.
It's still just not successful. I don't know if it's the man or the company, but something is just not successful with this man. Look at Lana looking all like she wants to take her clothes off and do a split on that white canvas and do a chocolate stain. It's got him up in the dominant. Lana just cost him the match. He could have put the Dominator on him, and now Aleister Black is going to counter this. That's what happens when you listen to your managers or the crowd.
Oh, Black Mass!
They change his perspective, and he just lost. They could. Bobby Lashley listening to that whore. he could have won. He could have won this match, and Rusev is in the back laughing, saying, "I fucking gotcha. I fucking gotcha." Dave, what are your thoughts on Aleister Black's win here?
I like Lana. That's my thoughts.
I like Lana too. I think we can both agree on it that was the best part of the match.
The only good part of this entire show so far.
We will skip forward a little. Oh, wait a minute. I see some women. Oh,
only one good one there.
Sasha?
No, Kayla.
I don't like Kayla.
No.
No, she has the. Look at Classy Freddie Blassie in the background. I remember when the first time he called me a pencil neck geek. I nearly just my jaw dropped when it could at the time, and I was the Grand Wizard was my favorite until that moment.
Bailey looks horrible. That's just so fucking horrible.
I feel like Sasha Banks has the body of a 12-year-old Asian girl. I don't like it, and I feel inappropriate when I stare. Money in the Bank will be the next pay-per-view that will be not coming to you with a fan service.
We're just never going to have fans again. JBL and Michael Cole.
JBL, my God, JBL, Bradshaw, he's a badass.
Michael Cole took my spot for a while. I did not enjoy it.
I got put on SmackDown, and it was a bad time.
But Charlie Caruso's on the screen, so that's a good thing.
Now, they publicly have said that this was a two-night affair. Did they not?
Yes.
Then why is everybody wearing the same goddamn clothing they were wearing in the first night? Do they not wash their clothes, or is this just another WWE inconsistency?
Have they never watched a game show where they have a change of clothes?
Even the champions from the night before come back in a whole different suit. I take what is stupid for 1,000, Trebek.
Why are we doing a Hyundai commercial in the middle of WrestleMania?
Especially when we are supposed to stay in our fucking homes. Why are you promoting leaving your fucking home to go buy a goddamn car that is not essential during a WrestleMania that's not fucking essential? It's unbelievable that that he has bigger tits than her. She is sexy as all hell.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Mandy fucking Rose.
And Sonya Deville looks like a steroided version of Sarah Silverman. And a horse fucked.
Wow.
I'm not a fan.
You don't say.
Otis looking like King Kong Bundy's butt nugget. Oh, he's brushing his hair?
He's entertaining, though. It's like if Chris Farley was a wrestler.
Oh, yeah. Is this a real storyline, or am I getting worked?
It is a real storyline.
But do they love each other?
I don't know.
Because who could love a face like her? Just kidding. Oh, Dolph Ziggler. Oh.
Who hasn't been relevant for at least 3 or 4 years.
So when they try to get someone over, they stick someone that's not over with them to try to get both of them over. I see this. This is the formula of the WWE.
There's a formula?
Yes, it's called whatever is closest to you, grab it and throw it in a vat and hope it mixes. I am getting caught up in the melodrama that I do not care about. So this is a whole bullshit thing of Dolph Ziggler being some kind of goddamn super genius, sitting at the same fucking computer screen the Miz was sitting at.
Uh-oh.
I want to see Mandy Rose turned around in those pants. Oh, it's this bitch that's fucking with her friend. Because she is a lesbian, star-crossed lover that isn't going to get the muff.
Where's the GTV logo? I need the GTV logo.
Oh, right? That would have been fucking great if they just thrown that in there. And everyone would have thought Mandy Rose would have been the villain, because she is a hot bitch. Oh, Otis. Is this one you wanted to watch?
No, not really.
We're going to skip Dolph Ziggler and Otis, but if Mandy Rose comes out, we will look at her, because she is most attractive, and she is good for your health. Oh, I skipped the fucking part where she was coming out. I'm a piece of shit. I'm so there she was. I fucking did it again, but I didn't go as far. God damn it! I hit the fucking button by mistake.
We are so professional here, folks.
This has been a good. God, wait, hold on. I'm gonna put the mic down. This has been a pretty decent WrestleMania on our behalf.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at that.
We are a PG.
Oh,
we are a PG
right
show.
in the ding.
So if you could make an outfit that covers everything but her tits up,
that would be wonderful.
that'd be great. If you could put a slit in where her that would be also very, very, very appreciated.
Oh, it's the caterpillar. Oh my God, Otis gets the win.
Otis gets a WrestleMania win. Show them kiss. Then that's believable. Because Vicky Guerrero and Edge didn't shy away from it.
Right.
Blech. I puked a little.
That outfit has got more camel toe than Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not complaining, though. I ain't mad at it.
I'm pretty sure I saw Goldust wear that same thing at the back of one of the WrestleManias a decade ago.
Oh!
Oh, he's trying to get it.
Otis is eating that up.
I would have much rather have kissed her than even wrestled. Even if I lost, I would have said, kiss me. How the fuck can Otis even reach his dick? He's so round. And he looks like he's a hard round. Like he doesn't, like he's not soft. I just don't understand. And Dolph Ziggler, how the fuck do you keep getting on a card, but others with talent cannot?
He should just go on the indies and make some money and then just do something else. He really should.
His gimmick is the fact that he's a gimmick.
Yeah.
Please don't drop me, she's saying.
Your gut's holding me up. It's all good.
Well, thank God that match is over. Because I'll tell you what, it was not that great. Here we are taking a Modelo commercial. Oh, no, we're not. I don't. Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about, folks. Yes, we are.
We are.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not understanding that commercial.
I don't think I've ever seen a beer commercial in WWE ever. Ever. Even when Austin was doing beer, I don't think they ever did a beer commercial. That's fucking weird.
I was going off the fact of, like, that's just strange that you're having a beer commercial with, like, fire and rescue people.
Yeah. Because
now you're telling me they drink on the job? I mean, Jesus Christ, maybe that's why when I had fire at my house 3 weeks ago, they still haven't showed up yet.
But I took it as an opportunity to make some barbecue.
I sure did. I made the best sauce I ever made that night. It was so goddamn good. Oh, here we are back at WrestleMania with Mel Gibson and Danny Glover.
Byron's getting too old for this shit.
Lethal WrestleMania. Lethal WrestleMania 6.
Oh, the last man standing match, Edge and Randy Orton.
I've heard I've heard now. I said I heard. Foghorn Leghorn fucking phoning in. I did hear that this match was a little bit of a drawn out snooze fest. I was gonna say slobber knocker, but that normally intends that's a good thing. This I've heard is not that good of a thing, but we're still gonna experience it with you folks, and we'll call it the best we can. We will do the best of our abilities to provide entertainment for you folks listening to this podcast. JR, right? Yeah, man. You would close your eyes and you're sitting right next to him. I feel like that's exactly how he talks. He kind of drags it out a little bit.
Dude, we've got the cadence down so well.
Right.
You really do. I mean, if they hadn't already done Orton messing with somebody's wife, this would make sense.
But
he's already done it.
To Triple H.
Yeah.
This was Edge's return after nearly a decade of being out of the business. He often questioned when, why, and how. It was just all sitting back on a shelf. It was unattainable. His dream to step back into a wrestling ring, folks, was absolutely unattainable, and it is without miracle that he was able to step back into a ring and to go on and have a match here at WrestleMania.
But WWE said, we have stars, but
yes,
let's bring another one back.
Yes, and then Dolph Ziggler was like, oh, I need a spot. So they gave him one and he lost. So that just tells you everything that you need to know about WWE, and that's it. Now this story did involve the Matt Hardy. He came out as Matt Hardy, the old school Matt Hardy that I grew up watching, that I called his matches to. He was a good Carolina boy.
He's a good hand.
He's a good hand. He's a good hand. He's fallen off out of the hand a couple of times, but he's still a good hand.
Not Mae Young's hand.
No, good Lord, not Mae Young's hand. Mark Henry, God bless you. But he's a good hand, and he is now with All Elite Wrestling, and it's a good hand to have. Beth Phoenix, this was awful. Make her cry like this and then RKO her. Because if the fans didn't see it coming, well then Jesus Christ, they're just stupid. That's like my favorite person in the whole world, Steve Austin, going into a ring and not having a beer, not saying oh hell yeah, or not giving somebody a goddamn stunner.
Kevin Owens.
He stuns people. He's like a modern day Austin minus all the other stuff. He doesn't drink heavily. He wouldn't stick up for me if I needed him to.
But he will beat me up in my hometown just like Austin.
He would beat the shit out of me quicker than a jackrabbit jumping over a barbed wire fence.
Do we even need this match at this point? My fucking face hurts.
The JR is the best. This is my best impersonation ever. I'm trying not to sound conceited, but it is money. This match here is going to be a testament to Orton's legacy and to Edge's body. It's a last man standing match, which normally is much fun for the crowd as it is for the contestants when you can count along with the referee. Now you can do that at home and look like a goddamn jackass. But you will not be the only one because millions of people are going to do it. You're just not going to know it. And here he is. Why would you give the man making the return the first intro? Why would he not get the second?
Especially when Orton's is so boring.
This is bad writing right here. This Edge looks great. He looks phenomenal. He looks like the best shape of his life for the last 9 years. I just hope his neck can withhold the beating it is about to withstand. And Orton, Well, there's not much to say about Randy Orton other than your daddy's cast had more charisma than you.
and a longer career.
And a much longer career, and there is a good spot in that Hall of Fame for that cast.
It should take your spot, Randy.
Ace Cowboy Bob Orton is one of my favorite people, except for when he had hepatitis. Because he could have given it to the wrestlers and the guys, and then that would have been bad. And Undertaker would have been a dead man.
As if he wasn't already.
Right? Isn't that why he got let go?
Yeah.
He had hepatitis or something like that?
Yep. And if Undertaker finds out about it, you're fucking gone. When you're bleeding and all that shit.
Yeah. Oh, he was bleeding. Especially at that time. They were bleeding all the time.
Yep.
And here we go with Randy Orton. He's a great athlete. He is absolutely what a superstar should look like, what a third generation superstar should look like and act like at this point. But it took him a long, long time to not be a prick. I feel like that's what he wants to say is shit like that, but he doesn't say it. This Edge has been here long enough, even if he's been out of the game, to know, turn around.
Oh, RKO!
Randy Orton was clearly either hiding in the black or he was a cameraman. But cameramen are not that big, so how do you not realize that man is a wrestler? I mean, when Sim Snuka, I could tell who he was before we knew who he was because he was so goddamn big.
That one in the Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels, you could tell that was not a cameraman.
It was not. He was just so... Look at Orton. He's holding the camera. He's putting it down. Why now? Tell me why he... How long has he been out there as a cameraman? Why would he just not run out already in gear to just do that? He's coming from behind. It's not like he was a cameraman in plain view. These things, I need answered. God damn it, Dave. And
there are none.
You're like Conrad. You got a good thing to talk about, but you don't give me shit. Here we go. Edge and Orton. Oh, Edge is...
Oh, another RKO. Oh.
Well, if any indicator was that Edge was not doing good, that would have been it. There have been 2 RKOs, and by God as my witness, his neck is broken in half.
He's had a broken neck, Randy. Come on, man. That's just wrong.
The Hurricane is sitting at home saying, done there, been that. Or, oh, I fucked that one up. Sorry, folks, I had another one.
I have a feeling this match is not going to be good.
Why would you do a last man standing with no crowd? Why wouldn't you just do falls count anywhere?
Yeah. Yep.
Because from what I've heard, that is the only time right there that they wrestle in the ring.
Wow.
The rest of this match does not take place inside of that ring. Wait. Just wait. Just wait. Because, ladies and gentlemen...
Oh, they're counting.
This is truly the dark side of the ring. You can't see over there. It is dark. It's truly the dark.
Like everybody that was singing God Bless America.
God Bless America was dark. Thank God the lights were on, or you would have just been hearing voices.
Like Randy Orton hearing voices.
He's hearing voices in his head, and ladies and gentlemen, I think we just diagnosed him with what's wrong with him. He only hears black people. Folks, I swear to God, I am not racist. My parents own black people. Wow.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't have. I could have said slaves, but you would have thought. You might not have thought the other way, you know? I don't care. We are a podcast.
I can't breathe.
Somebody called Britt Baker in here. Oh, she's a dentist? Thank you, Excalibur. There's a chain. Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost Deadly Dave.
Oh shit, I really can't breathe. Holy fuck.
I don't think I ever heard you laugh that hard.
Oh my god.
Right here, watch this. Does this make you think of anyone?
Oh my god.
Especially after they just revealed the dark side of the ring.
Oh my god, that's fucked. That's totally
right?
fucked.
Hanging
Holy
him with
shit.
fucking gym equipment?
Oh my god.
How did anybody think that was not a thing?
Yeah,
That's just fucked up.
that's totally fucked up. Oh my god.
That's more fucked up than that last comment I made.
Oh my god. My fucking chest.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a lot of fun here tonight at Laughomania. If you're not involved in this, if you're not partaking, or if you just don't know, you need to get on iTunes, you need to get on YouTube, you need to get Anchor, Breaker, Spotify,
Google Podcasts,
Radio Public, any of them, and download the Comic Wrestling Podcast, and check out when it's uploaded, the Royal Rumble, or I'm sorry. Let me lick my lips to get the words out a little better. We're here at WrestleMania 36. And
we're not here because nobody was there.
Nobody was there, so I do stand corrected. You just missed Edge getting hung by a gym equipment, and
which is
if you know wrestling, then you know the history of that, and it's just not it's a no. It's a thing we just don't do. Especially WWE, they don't want you to know about Chris Benoit, so
he doesn't exist. He never did.
Let's have, I know it wasn't WWE, but let's have Dark Side of the Ring debut like the same week about Chris Benoit. And that whole story, and then hang somebody. Hang another Canadian. He hung another Canadian. Another Canadian got hung. WWE, your track record is astounding. Absolutely. Why don't you
movies have continuity people. How do you not have continuity people?
Yes.
That pays attention to this shit.
Because you're firing the same people every other week and rehiring them the off week. They don't know what's coming. There was a goddamn banana on that table. Why would there? Who has a banana?
Austin Aries was backstage. He had a banana.
Austin, he is incredibly useless. We brought him into the WWE for the midget wrestling there. What do they call that?
205
205 live, where they're just 205 and apparently they're alive. And he was a wet fart in church. It went over as over goes. Just not good stuff.
Over as over goes. That sounds like Forrest Gump doing over as over goes.
Well, you know, us Southerners, we stick together. And I knew a girl named Jenny.
She wasn't as much of a whore.
No, she wasn't a whore. Her last name, she was a big girl. Her last name was Craig. Was that a JR joke? That's like a JR AEW joke.
Totally a JR joke. Edge is doing a workout right now. Oh, he just teabagged Randy Orton.
Was that a Bronco Buster, or was that just a fucking clusterfucker? I'm not sure what happened there. Whoever choreographed, what's that? Whoever put this match together didn't really say that looks good. Let's do that. I'm gonna drop my nuts right down on your chin, Randy. That's what Edge said. I'm gonna take my Canadian balls.
Oh, now I'm gonna push this sled. Oh no, I'm gonna jump off it.
This is
a piece of shit.
As my friend Bruce Pritchard would say, who booked this shit? And I know he would probably say, well, I did, because he's there for everything. Goddamn little snake in the grass.
And he's with the company, and he always used to talk about how shitty the company was, and now he's back. And
anything good that comes out of that company, that man did. Anything bad that came out of that company, I swear he'll tell you Vince Russo did it. That man is single-handedly gonna make Vince Russo kill himself.
If not, Jim Cornette will do it.
Jim just hates everything and everybody that has nothing to do with him. If it was OVW in the Midnight Express, then Jim Cornette is just on top of the world. But when it's the new Midnight Express or the new, whatever Vince did, just to slap him right in the face, good for Vince. Sometimes James needs to get knocked down a peg. Oh, corny. You're fucking I was running out of fumes. I love Cornette. It's hard for me to talk shit about him. This match, if you didn't know, it's still continuing. Instead of letting the referee count to 10, Randy is going to disrupt it and allow Edge to get back up to start the 10 count over.
Pick up that medicine ball and hit him with it, or one of them bells. Hit him with one of those.
This is more like an after-school special. And
it certainly is special.
It's most of the emphasis on the special. Yes. What are they going to do now? Are you going to slam him?
I think he's going to hang him again.
That would just be in bad taste. And if there's a Bible nearby, just leave it out of the frame. Don't go outside the door because there are at least 50 people out there with all the coronavirus.
See, I mean, I get that why they're doing it, not in the ring because there is no crowd to react to anything,
right?
You know, but you could, yeah, like you said, you could have just made this false count anywhere, or
yep,
anything like that. Making and they haven't really done many 10 counts either. So it's
this is just sorry. This is Kane's obviously here in the background. Fucking lights are on.
Or maybe the Fiend is around before his match.
This is true. Kane's off doing mayor stuff. I did see a video of him, and I thought this was rather interesting. And that was Kane was talking to a man about his being a mayor, and he said, "That's not all I am." And then his music hit. He put his mask on, and then chokeslammed that son of a bitch right on the center stage in front of a bunch of people. Seriously. It was some kind of press conference or something, and they gave Kane, Glenn Jacobs, like a send-off, and they're like, "Oh, and Mayor Glenn Jacobs," or whatever, and he gets on the mic and he goes, "Well, that's not all I am." And then his music hit, and he literally pulled his mask out, put it on, and then just chokeslammed the dude, took his mask off, and walked away.
That's actually pretty cool.
That is really, it's like, if you can have fun with that kind of shit and still be respectful, like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, imagine Schwarzenegger, right, when he was governor. "I am Commando. I have slept with the enemy. There is no predator out there. I'll get to the chopper. I am your governor of California." Like, that would have been the best.
Yep.
"America does not have a tumor. It's just the Clintons.
And I'll never be president.
I will never. It makes me angry, so I will be Batman's worst enemy and freeze the city.
And I will be in a shitty Terminator movie in 2019.
And not just the newest one, but all of them except for 1 and 2. And then I will go into the WWE Hall of Fame.
And induct Bruno Sammartino. And then Bruno Sammartino will die, and we will not be PG anymore.
No. Bruno.
Where's all your hair, Bruno?
Your hair, Bruno. You're so powerful. I was just a small man when I first saw Bruno. His arms were so huge. His traps were huge. His biceps. I was like, how is this man so huge? So I started picking up weights, and then I became so huge.
I use steroids.
I'm so big. And then there was Hans and Franz, and they pumped you up. Well, here we are at WrestleMania, and it wouldn't be WrestleMania without Arnold Schwarzenegger making an appearance. Thank you, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He makes more appearances than Stone Cold.
He does. He has appeared more times than herpes. It's a great honor to have Arnold Schwarzenegger here at WrestleMania.
Because this match has been horrible.
This is a long match. It is an unnecessary match.
I feel like I'm watching a Saudi Arabia pay-per-view.
This is exactly what that feels like, a Saudi Arabia pay-per-view where there's no effort but tons of money. And I guess if money pays your bills and effort does not, you would go with the money.
Thank God there are only 2 matches after this that I care about seeing.
That's all right with me, and I know one of them is the title match for the title. And the other one is a funhouse with fireflies.
And the only John Cena match that I'm actually wanting to see.
Well, there's a few John Cena matches in my last couple of years of my life that I've wanted to see. The matches are 10 years old, but I've wanted to see them again. And that was John Cena versus JBL at the Bash 2009, where JBL slammed John Cena on top of a car. and I thought it was great entertainment, and it was better than this pile of dog shit. The last time I saw a pile of dog shit like this, Dave, I tell you a true story, was when they had that Hell in a Cell match with the dogs in it. There was so much dog shit around that ring, it made Randy Orton look good.
There were dogs humping.
There were dogs. King looked at me and he had this wild look in his eye when he saw them dogs humping, and I said, "King, don't you dare." He had a gleam in his eye like he wanted to mount me. And I looked,
but then he realized, you're too old for me.
I said, "King," I looked him dead in his starry eyes, and I said, "Don't you dare, King." And that's when he went to the Divas locker room. And he got himself in all sorts of trouble.
He found Kelly.
Yes, he did. And she was so nice, he tried to pet her twice. And I said, "King, you need to leave the girls alone." That was his third sexual harassment charge in the WWE.
With more to come.
With many more to come. Here they are in the where they do their table reads. They rehearse their Monday night.
Everything now.
This is where they rehearse their Monday nights and their Friday nights.
See, now Hardcore Holly, he would be using the boxes of paper
Holly
as a weapon.
He would be. I saw that man one time in the back. I don't remember who it was that pissed him off as much as they did, but he did. He took a box of paper, took paper out of it, and just walked up to that son of a bitch and just started paper cutting him.
At the end, it looked like when Hardcore Holly took that bump into the table.
It made Sabu blush with how many paper cut scars this man had on his body. And I'm trying to remember who this man is for the life of me, and I think it was Chaz. I think Chaz had said or done something to provoke.
He was doing that horrible beaver cleavage.
That's what he said. And he said, "Hey, spark plug," and that just sent old Bob Holly right into.
He said, "Wasn't your name Thurman at one point?"
Look at this. Look at this. Look what they have on the ceiling. Who does that?
Why is there a cage?
Who just has a cage? Unless maybe that's from like an old Hell in a Cell,
and they just used it.
It's like a memento. Yeah, I'll give that the credit. But other than that is just that's what they call convenient placement. When something is conveniently placed there for you. That's what he does.
I'm sorry, folks. I do not have Excalibur here to explain things. So.
That's what he does. He does. He tells you what it is and then he explains it to you.
It's like a dictionary with a fucking explanation.
Ladies and gentlemen, he did a suplex, which is when he picks them up and suplexes.
Oh my God! Keep making WrestleMania horrible so we can have good episodes.
I don't think
like this.
I'm going to need to practice my JR. I think I've got it.
Yeah, you've got it down. When I'm not breathing, you have your shit down.
The Clash of the Champions poster got hit. Vince McMahon is going to fire Ultimo Dragon again next time I sees him.
Because he's Japanese and he wears a mask.
And he had to be a dragon. He could not have been a water lizard. It had to be a dragon because they're Chinese.
You know, when we were talking about this at work, like, all of a sudden, Mexicans matter. You've got Andrade, you've got, Humberto Carrillo, all those, unless you wear a mask, unless you're Rey Mysterio and you wear a mask. Because Lucha House Party, fuck you. You're Mexican, but we don't care.
Yep.
And it is kind of the same way for the Japanese guys. Like, Tajiri got pushed and shit, but Ultimo Dragon, fuck you. Taka didn't wear a mask, he got a push.
He was a WCW entity, and he was a dragon. And people are afraid of dragons. I remember one time in the back, I was walking through catering, and Ultimo Dragon...
Is it so bad that you can't?
It sounds funny in my head. I don't know if it's going to be as funny out loud. I lost my train of thought. Sorry, folks. So I was walking through catering one time, and Ultimo Dragon. This was 2002, 2003, somewhere around there. And Ultimo Dragon and Ricky Steamboat, he was an agent at the time. They were having
He wasn't before that. He was just at the time.
I don't know if he was there. I don't know. I personally. Yeah. Those two, I swear to God, they were having a fire breathing contest. In the back. It was just funny out loud. Those two were breathing fire back and forth, and Ron Simmons walks in and he says, "Damn!" And it was just a crazy time. I didn't understand why Vince didn't see the talent that was oozing out of Ultimo Dragon.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for sticking around for day 3 of WrestleMania.
And if you ever wanted to go on a tour of the Performance Center, you've done it.
You've done it. You are now you have officially become a WWE superstar. You have gone through the trials and tribulations of the WWE.
This is like playing 2K20 and going through the backstage area of the Performance Center.
Except for even the game with the bad glitches, it is still much more entertaining than this. And this is unfortunate because this is Edge's return to the wrestling after almost 10 years. 10 years, Dave. He's
10 years.
Can you even fathom what?
I give it a 10, a fucking 10.
Well, thank you, Austin or Spears. What is that man? What's the chairman of AEW's name?
I was going for Varsity Blues.
I know what you were going for, but all I thought
you mean Ty Dillinger or Sean Spears?
Yes,
the chairman.
That's all I could think of. Even Tully's like, really? I gotta be with him, a chairman.
Give me Marco Stunt. I gotta be.
I can make mountains out of that man. 10 years it took Edge to get back on his ass.
For this piece of shit.
But watching Edge now, it's hard to imagine he has not been here the last 10 years.
Yeah, he looks
good. He's still relevant enough not to be somebody that's not relevant.
And a guy that never got the credit that he deserved for carrying SmackDown.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he was the stalwart of that fucking brand.
Yep.
And he just kept losing the title and winning the title back, but building people while he was doing it.
Yeah.
Totally building
His
people.
match with Taker at SummerSlam was really cool.
Yeah.
Why is that man just got rolling camera? What was he filming?
Randy Orton was wearing his clothes because he's a cameraman.
Because he's a cameraman. That man should have been naked then. There is inconsistently plot holes throughout this whole thing. What does that really even do? Why didn't you just kick him?
Yeah, I never understood the raking of the boot laces across somebody's face. Like, I don't understand how that hurts a lot.
I'm sweaty and I've got sweat in my eyes. So let me pour water on my face.
This is so.
That's not how. This is too long.
Yeah, way too long. Way too long.
Too long with oh. I don't know what that was, but it sounded like a solid bag of pebbles. Not rocks.
As opposed to a soft bag of pebbles.
There was some pecking peanuts in that bag with the pebbles. This match, this is the one that people were anticipating, but now people are wishing it would come to a close.
Yeah, I mean, and nobody was really anticipating the Boneyard match, and it's the one that everybody's talking about. And nobody's talking about this one at all.
Which is awful because it's Edge's return.
Yep. And I don't think he's going to be full-time either. He's gonna do part-time shit, and that sucks that this is his return. Ugh.
Like, this match will not go back to the ring, which means we will not see a spear from Edge. Which is absolutely astonishing.
I mean, and we saw shitty ones from Goldberg, so I'd like to actually see one that looks good.
Goldberg is good if you like shit. If you like shit, well then Goldberg is gold. He is truly gold. But But since he is shit, he should be Brownberg. This is Brownberg from Atlanta, Georgia. He is shit.
He did not play for the Cleveland Browns, but
No.
he is Brownberg.
He did not play for the Cleveland Browns because even they said, "We'll pass. We will pass." Pre-tapes? What the hell does that mean? Re-recorded shit?
As if this whole thing is pre-taped?
Edge smiling like he just saw Vicky Guerrera in a lace panty.
Oh, I don't need.
I
that.
didn't say you smiled. I said he did.
I don't need that visual.
He did. Look at him. He's
I don't even know why Eddie Guerrero liked that visual.
Drugs, my friend, are
bad. Okay?
Well, they're not good, but they also help you see things from a blurry perspective. Now, I understand Edge has neck problems, so why is it that he is holding the top of his ass? Is there a muscle in the top of your ass?
Maybe he has a new tramp stamp that's hurting and he's trying to...
This would make sense. I heard it is Zack Ryder's first name and Kurt Hawkins' last name. So Zack Hawkins and Kurt Ryder. Edge is going for, what would you call this Excalibur? A tope suicida?
It's definitely suicida.
I would call that the KO knockoff top jump rope.
Are we talking about Chris Benoit again? The suicida?
It definitely was a Canadian attack. that has been confirmed. It was a man that was Canadian, and he definitely hurt that man.
And after Kevin Owens already did this more spectacularly, you'd think you wouldn't do this part. Or do something else. Climb up and knock him off.
Through something.
Yeah, or both of you climb up there and knock him off or something. But yeah.
I think this match is going to go down in the annals of
It should.
Of shit. I remember when Edge, I was right there for it, when Edge at WrestleMania 2022 wrestled other Hall of Famer Mick Foley in what I would call a bona fide slobber knocker.
And you could not describe this match as a slobber.
They were definitely taking that government mule and beating it.
As you do.
As you do. And Edge was on fire, but literally Mick Foley was on fire. And Lita, her senoritas were definitely hanging out. Watch WrestleMania 22 instead. Look at that chair! Look at that random fucking hand chair!
So I think that's one of Velveteen Dream's chairs.
That's so weird.
If you watch WrestleMania 22, you will see Ric Flair in a ladder match.
You will.
In a Money in the Bank ladder match. Back when the Money in the Bank ladder match meant something.
And you will also see Rob Van Dam win that match.
Which is amazing, because I never thought he'd get that far.
And not only did he win that match, Dave, he went on to greener pastures, if you will, to ECW One Night Stand, and not only did he overcome the odds of beating John Cena, he did it for the WWE Championship in front of a really ruckus crowd.
One of the best crowds ever.
There was a man, John Cena. I'll tell you a story about John Cena. He came in to the WWE with high energy and full passion, and that boy climbed quicker than a four-armed man on a.
I can't even let you get the whole joke out.
On a ladder. I mean, this man, he shot for the stars and overshot them, if I will. He is everything a WWE superstar should have been.
No.
I think he is the greatest professional wrestler.
When did JR turn into Michael Cole?
I worked with Cole for such a long time that some of his bullshit kind of rubs off on me. Who does JR say the best wrestler is? Ric Flair?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
He always says, it's a tie between, Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels.
Well, I'm going to go on record right now, and I'm going to say Ric Flair is light years ahead of Shawn Michaels. I know Shawn Michaels is a great talent, but so isn't a mouse that can ride a bicycle.
Why is Stone Cold's truck back here? What is that all about?
There was a beer commercial, and we needed reason.
Oh, and we did have a guy doing a stunner earlier, so I guess it works. This has gone on way too long. Way too long.
Orton saying no, it has not.
Especially on a day when you had 2, 4, 6, 8 matches.
Oh.
Why did this one need to go this fucking long?
Oh, hot damn. He DDT'd him on the bed of a truck that was full of foam. You be the determiner on that one.
I wonder if he'll get up from that. Yeah, that looked fucking horrible.
Because anybody that knows anything knows that tailgate is open, which means the stability of that cap has none.
Yeah,
so it would have collapsed.
Yeah,
it would have collapsed. So there clearly is something underneath that to prevent these superstars from being injured, which is a good thing, but it also takes the element of realism out of the sport. Goddamn you, Christopher Nowinski.
You and your Harvard degree.
That son of a bitch, David Otunga, I believe, has a Harvard degree, and he is useless. Without his wife, no one would even know who the fuck he is. Edge is going to try to spear Randy Orton and go right straight through the window of that truck and start the truck and just drive off into the goddamn sunset. That's how this match should have ended. If I wrote it, that's how it would have went.
Edge has disappeared.
Edge realized, I need to go up north, get the fuck out of here, so he has done that.
Someone tried to hang me, I probably should leave.
This is a bad time to be an edgehead. They conveniently have a ladder that, look how goddamn high that ladder was. Who the hell is going to climb that? Randy Orton realizing, well, if I'm hurt already, the best option I have is to go up higher where the risk is greater.
I mean, Undertaker had glass in his arm. I've at least got to make it look better than that.
Undertaker still has that glass in his arm because he said, do not remove it, for it is now part of me. Ladies and gentlemen, you can, if you're watching this, you can see 2 exit doors. I advise you to go towards either one of them.
But be careful, you might get the coronavirus.
Which is probably a better risk of that than continuing this match that has slowly decayed my life so much.
Thank God Brock Lesnar's matches are so short.
This is clearly a setup for a spear. Look how goddamn long this runway
And Orton hasn't done the punt in years.
In a long time. Orton, the referee even isn't feeling it. He's like, come on, get this over with. There it is. There it is.
And that was horrible as well, but he's been gone 9 years.
So, like I said, let me climb up to the highest point to get hurt, to where if I fall down, I guess I get hurt. Wrestling in a nutshell.
Or at least WWE in a nutshell.
WWE in a nutshell. If you want to watch good wrestling, I advise you to check AEW out on Wednesdays on TNT. The hours are different depending on where you live, so I will not even tell you them.
And check out my podcast, my book, my barbecue sauce.
Check out my podcast. It's called Grillin' with AW. But I am here tonight at WrestleMania on the Comic Wrestling podcast.
You got it right.
I did. I wrote it down this time so I could get it right. My dear Jan, she always helped me read. She was a great woman. God bless her soul. Both men are soon to be counted out. The referee is at 6, which is a good indicator that both men will be up by 10. You can almost tell when a match is going to be over, and unfortunately, we have not found that moment.
I wish we would find it real soon. This is, oh my God, this is a piece of shit. I feel so bad for Edge that this is his return.
Orton is technically sitting, which is a state of being down, which should be formed as a count. We
got the ladder.
That 37-foot ladder I noticed in the background is going to come into play. There's catering.
Oh, we got Cheetos. We're all set.
Look at that. Look at how that Dude. Looks like where the fucking the New Day would hang out. Randy,
this needed to end 10 minutes ago.
It is getting to the point where you could tell there will be a concerto, which is a very dangerous move because it involves the head, the neck, and the head and the neck.
And a man that has had a broken neck and it kept him out for 9 years.
And a man,
think we wouldn't do that move anymore.
That's true.
I can't believe they let him do like the Canadian Destroyer in WWE.
Right.
Like, well, at least, I mean, they do it in NXT, but I can't believe that is... It's like Bruno Sammartino died, so we're doing whatever the fuck we want.
They only want to do a piece to him just to get him in the Hall of Fame
it's so crazy. Like, oh, well, we'll just do whatever he wants for the time being, and then he's going to die soon, so it's all good.
Edge is telling Orton, please stop leaning over me and sweating on my face.
Give the concerto to my wife, because she has not had a broken neck.
She has not had a broken neck. and Orton, there's more personality on a stepped-on piece of pizza.
I love JR's metaphors. They are amazing.
Edge is
doing a sleeper.
He is now apparently a MMA fighter. Randy Orton just tapped out. Those are taps. If you did not know what a tap out is, it is 3 consecutive taps to let you know you are tapped out.
And we are not talking about the shitty clothing that WWE tries to sell.
That is absolutely sure. You wear Under Armour.
All your wrestlers wear Under Armour.
Oh, all of it. Randy Orton is in a very precarious position with his head on that chair the way it is.
And isn't that convenient?
That's called, what did we call that earlier? We call that convenient placement, where something is conveniently placed somewhere for you to access.
Oh my God.
Edge yelling at the referee to stop doing his job. I feel like I'm at my job. That happens to me all the time. Stop talking. Well, that's my job. Say this. Don't say that. Well, those are both my jobs. Edge about to cry because he knows he is going to pretend hurt his friend.
Edge is crying because this match has gone on 40 minutes too long.
He has worked on crying with all of his time spent on the show Psych. He has spent it with the black guy and that Tony Shalhoub looking fella, and he became an actor. Now acting is only 50% of wrestling.
What's the other 50%?
It goes 50% acting, 25% ability, and another 25% of mentality. That is what gives you the it factor. Good chance, Randy Orton, if God is my witness, as he always has been, Randy Orton is dead. You know the best part? You can't see my face. You can only see the top half of me, so you can't even see me talking. Works out pretty good. Oh, I guess we could have done that.
Edge won! Oh my God, it's over!
Another 10 years after Edge's debut again, he finally won it. This was the single longest match in life. People don't get married as long as this match went on.
This puts the Bret Hart-Shawn Michaels match to shame.
And if you did not know, yes, this was not an Iron Man match. Should have been at this point.
Yeah. Yep. That was...
a last man standing Iron Man match. How the hell would that work?
Oh my God.
That's as good idea as a goddamn brawl for all. Why don't you let your athletes who are not professional fighters go in there and fuck each other up to where they are now incapacitated for their next live event. That's a real good idea, JBL.
That was so horrible.
This was one match that did not need to happen. The Gemini have had better matches than this. Well, we're going to fast forward. Let's skip that. Yes, we know you're in the goddamn Performance Center.
Showcase of the Immortals. Oh, Rob Gronkowski again.
Who the fuck is that? Was that Van Hammer? Ladies and gentlemen, I think Van Hammer made his WWE debut. Who the fuck are all these people? Who are the women? What is that? That wasn't even a woman. That was a dude.
And this guy looking like he got Batista's tattoos on him.
Who are these people? Is that Ron Funches?
Yes, please do it, Gronk. Onto a concrete floor.
His shoulder was not down all the way.
But why let the details get in the way of something stupid?
Where were all 72 referees right then and there?
This is so fucking dumb.
There was definitely like a tranny. Did you not see it?
Yes.
WWE Network presents Edge, his return. Another Snickers commercial, because you know you're hungry when you're hungry. Oh, another little Mexican. Oh, here's a stereotype for you. Because they're all Mexican, let's put Selena Vega with them all. If Eddie Guerrero was around, you guessed it, Selena Vega would be with him.
I have no interest in this match whatsoever.
Well, we could just absolutely fast forward.
I like the Street Profits, but I don't care about that.
Oh, Bianca Belair is so sexy, though.
Yep. And such a good performer. I've always enjoyed her matches. She has such good matches. Oh. But Bianca Belair's on Raw now.
I think she's sexy.
Yeah. I'm not going to disagree with that.
I'm not sure what's going on there. That's too much Southern for me. That's just too much Southern. I couldn't put enough barbecue sauce on that to make sense. Speaking of not making sense.
What is Titus O'Neil? I didn't even know. He's another JTG. He's still with the company.
Because he's black?
Yeah.
This is WrestleMania Black. There has been so many people of color.
It's like Mr. McMahon is overcompensating
Seriously.
in one WrestleMania with the black people.
If anything, people are really going to question it now.
Yeah. Yep.
These are the titles. These are prestigious championship belts held by the greats, except for Jinder Mahal. Every few years, there is that transitional champion, and
that they need to sell another market.
They need to sell some toys or some.
That Mansoor from Saudi Arabia will be Universal Champion in a couple months.
They are extremely offensive at Seth Rollins being the Monday Night Messiah, while Jinder Mahal is thinking about bringing back 3MB. Let's show Ronda Rousey because she's fucking relevant.
Yep.
What are we doing? We could skip right through this. Folks, sometimes I forget that I am in the driver's seat.
And we'll have Tamina because everybody cares about her. The Bailey fucking 6-pack challenge.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Five women. Yeah.
Bailey, bay, as the kids say. I'll be honest, I like her hair like that.
Yeah.
I do. She still doesn't do anything for me, but her hair like that is better than that stupid half-assed ponytail. I mean, you got a whole head. How can you not find the center of that fucking thing? Put it off to the side. Sasha Banks thinking because that's her best friend that she is okay. It's not going to happen like that. I'll fast forward a little bit.
Yeah, I don't care about this match either.
My money is gonna stay on Bayley.
Because nobody's putting their money on Tamina.
I can't even believe Tamina is in it. Her father is rolling over in his grave saying, "Get her the fuck out of there."
And then he's murdering people.
He absolutely murdered everybody. Okay. Sure.
She's been championing a lot longer than I thought she would.
Oh, this is another promo for WrestleMania Hollywood.
Hopefully there'll be a crowd at this one.
That's in Los Angeles, California. It's a Hollywood.
As Stone Cold would say, Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. The best opening for WrestleMania 37 would be Ricky Gervais talking shit about celebrities in Hollywood.
That would be great.
That would be fucking awesome. Look at these two.
Ugh.
I only call him Big Match John because this is a true story. I saw John Cena one time son of a bitch. Right before his match with JBL at WrestleMania 21, and he was carrying around a box of matches because he didn't know what to do. He was about ready to light something on fire, and the nickname stuck, Big Match John. He just always stuck with him, Big Match John. Just let that sink in, Big Match John. He does that.
He does.
I can't.
I didn't think anything could get better than Dusty, but this is totally topped it. This is fucking amazing.
This is a pretty good package, a video package that WWE did. They don't do many of these packages anymore, and a lot of them used to really tell you the story. They tell you all the emotion was in it, all the heart, all the passion.
And then the first one where they don't show him with that stupid little belt as a kid.
Because it ain't about the belt. If it was, then absolutely. John Cena is a 74-time World Heavyweight Champion. He is a great man. The children love him. The women get wet, and the men get mad.
Because the men know talent when they see it, and everybody else doesn't.
I'll tell you a true story about John Cena once. I was walking in the back, and I saw John Cena. He had his head.
You do a lot of walking in the back, JR. You would think you wouldn't be as big as you are if you did that much walking.
It's a slow stroll.
I'm sorry for interrupting your story, JR.
Well, John Cena, he had his head down, and I walked up to him and I said, Big Match John, what's the matter, champ? And he just said, good old AW, I don't think I'm feeling it tonight. And I said, then you should quit. that was enough to put the fire under his ass. That's not true, because if John Cena cared about John Cena, he would have been in the Marine 2 through 15. But the Miz, I'll tell you a true story about the Miz. No one gives a fuck.
That is certainly a true story.
When he got signed on, Vince McMahon, the first thing he said was, "Please, no." Dave, let me ask you a question. You've been a wrestling fan for a long time.
That's true.
You probably were there my first steps, like a baby. What are your thoughts on Bray the Fiend Wyatt?
I like it because it's different, but they just... he's done so many different things that it doesn't...
Do you think a gimmick like this, with the creativity behind it, is going to be... It could be as long-lasting as someone like The Undertaker?
No.
You don't think this will carry on for the next 30 years?
No. I think he'll end up changing it to something different.
What do you think it is about The Undertaker that has allowed him to stay essentially the same and still be as over with the crowd as Pancakes?
I think it's because from the moment he stepped foot in the company, you built that mystique for him and you kept it going through his entire career.
So what you're saying is the WWE is fickle in their current product.
Yes, they're quite fickle. That would be the word I would use.
I figured you would like that word. I used that word for you. I tried to pander to you. I wanted to speak to you. And ladies and gentlemen, this here is Big Match John at the emptiest big match you've ever seen. WrestleMania 36. Hustle, loyalty, and...
Hustle, loyalty, and
This is the video that I did see, and I thought it was actually pretty well done. Have you seen this?
No.
This is pretty entertaining.
I mean, I like the gimmick, but I think there's only so far you can go with all this.
It'll get old.
Yeah.
Some of this was pretty stupid, and I don't understand it. But I like some of it else. It's pretty good.
I mean, he puts his all into everything he does, which I really like. You know, he puts a lot of thought into it and really makes it work.
In WWE, I have to say, it's creative stuff, like that.
Which, why can't you do creative stuff all the time?
Right. It does confuse me on some of the decisions that Vince that he decides to make at the end of the day. and like I've said on many podcasts, depending on what he has eaten that day, you might catch him in a good mood. For some reason, I started transitioning into Paul Heyman on that.
Depending on what diva was in his office that day,
or
you might
what
get him in a good
office,
mood.
or yes, I'm handicapped. What did it say?
Abandon all hope, ye who exit here.
Well, he just entered, so he has plenty of hope. It doesn't make much sense. There's Cena in this house of fun. I've yet to see a firefly. This is quite confusing to me. I would assume the lights would need to go off to see a firefly.
This is actually pretty cool, though.
Oh, it gets trippy. Like this,
yeah.
Paige described this as being on a however long this is acid trip. But when you do stuff like this, where this is a false sense of reality, it really comes across as it's just fake.
Yeah.
Because the Undertaker Boneyard match, it's like, all right, you meet me there, I'll meet you there, and I'll beat you up. It's like this. How is this happening?
Yeah. Yep, this is...
I mean, I dig it, because it is entertaining. It does have a sense of entertainment to it, which the value of entertainment can be hold next to a wet noodle with the WWE, because it has no bearing whatsoever. It's very... I think Titus O'Neil is in that room, but I cannot be sure. Hope it's Vince McMahon.
What
with horns.
What the fuck?
I feel like this was what the hell was the wrestling that they were doing? The Southpaw wrestling?
Yeah.
I feel like this would be on that.
Yeah.
Which, hey, with as popular as that Southpaw wrestling video shit is, and it is all these guys doing it,
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised someone didn't say, hey, yeah, do that kind of skit.
Yep.
This is kind of neat.
That's really cool.
But yet you have a stinker of a show that is Edge and Randy Orton.
Yeah, like this is creative as fuck, and then you can't come up with anything.
I mean,
for
he's the
something like
prototype
that.
again.
Yeah, and with the SmackDown fist and shit, like how do you have continuity for this but not for other things? It doesn't make sense to me.
We're gonna put all our eggs in one basket, and everything else is fucked.
And then you wonder why people don't flock to your product.
You missed. I know I said at the top of the show that I sent Vince McMahon SNL skits and he just passed on them. I like to think that maybe he has not. Maybe he has opened one or two of those videos and has viewed them with someone with a voice that may have gotten through to him while he is eating a turkey sandwich.
Maybe he's hearing one of Randy Orton's black voices.
They showed it. They showed the picture of John Cena with the paper championship. Would you like me to rewind it for you to see it?
No, because I don't need to see it. What the fuck? Macho Mercy? That's funny. I bet you that Vince McMahon thing will be sold with the horns and everything.
Oh, probably.
They'll sell that
weird like that.
I like this. This is actually really cool.
This is good stuff. Ricky Dragon Steamboat right before he was breathing fire with Masato Tanaka or whoever it was I said earlier.
Oh, this is a throwback.
Oh yeah,
this is one of my favorite. This is one of the things that drew me into wrestling is Hogan shaking the fucking cage. That's so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He's so fucking talented. Did you say Johnny Large Meat?
I believe he did. I believe the words Johnny Large Meat.
That gives Big Match John a little more meaning.
Well, I'll tell you a story. One time I was walking through the locker room and John Cena was there without his pants on, and I absolutely can attest to that nickname being true. Like this is totally that Southpaw wrestling.
Yeah. Yep.
Why couldn't you have been doing stuff like this for the last fucking decade?
Yeah.
Like, why not have a wrestling gimmick where the gimmick is, I'm stuck in the 80s?
Yeah. And, like, why is he just now starting to make fun of himself?
Because he is an ignorant man. His arms, ladies and gentlemen, are dislocated.
No, that's good. Egomania has been running wild on you.
He is a doctor of some sort of nomics. Phonics nomics, hooked on thugonomics.
Bray Wyatt dancing. This is really good. I like this. Is he gonna rap? What audience? Ooh, throwing up the Husky Harris. Oh. Oh. Very PG.
Very PG.
Very PG.
The word slut.
Yeah.
It translates to hello.
This is really well done.
Everything I've ever been given in life, and still they're taking from me. You're the golden goose, John. Your chances, they're unlimited. You're untouchable.
He's untouchable, but he's forcing you to feel him.
You'll never see him in the next man's sweater.
He's still kicking in your anus. I forgot. How does it even go?
I don't remember.
And you turn them into jokes.
Nah, whatever.
You do anything for fame, John. Congratulations.
That's not true. He would not turn heel. We tried many a time, but he just wouldn't do it.
John Cena. This is your last chance, man. Floor's yours. You're in a doctor's house trying to get up in my face. All you really get is these nuts up in your face.
Oh,
Oh.
there was talk about fellatio. Let's see if there's a follow through.
Oh, Bray Wyatt using the chain on the Doctor of Thugonomics.
Chain gang just got chain banged. Oh, a little old Bray Wyatt.
School Bray Wyatt.
I do honestly miss these videos and shit.
Yeah. That's what I mean, like, he's changed it so many times that it having the staying power, I don't think, is there.
As long as he stays like the cryptic Bray Wyatt, kind of like how Undertaker, because he transitioned from like the first time you saw Undertaker with the dry ice, that like kind of cartoony version, into the Ministry version, then into the Badass, and then into like the Lord of Darkness kind of, and then
Yeah.
so as long as he stays freaky, weird in that, and it all kind of, it's like, oh, I can see the threads and how they make sense. I could see him lasting, but the way the WWE is, how that consistently changes.
Yeah.
You change to what the WWE needs, opposed to you just change because it's good for your character.
Right.
That is, I feel, a long-term problem. Long-term guys are going to have, or current guys.
Yeah.
This is a very strange.
He's dancing with him.
It's a strange,
Dancing with John Cena.
strange match. Last time I saw dancing like this was $2 titty club night at the titty club.
Oh, Superman.
6 years ago, you made the wrong choice, cowboy.
Was that really that long ago?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I mean, okay, well, there you go. There's a testament. Think about it. Bray Wyatt has been Bray Wyatt for 6 years now.
Yeah. I think it's because we don't realize it because it just.
I thought
there's not a lot of memorable stuff, so it doesn't feel like it's been that long.
I wore my NWO shirt to work today.
That's really cool. He's pegging everybody really well. He's
not doing nearly as good a job for doing a JR, though.
Good old AW. He's a lot better.
Good old AW is here for your entertainment and your entertainment only. That is fucking cool.
Honestly, out in the NWO
yes.
stuff, that's cool.
On the WCW intro. I mean, that is kind of fucking sweet to see Cena in NWO shit.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Because one, you know it's not going anywhere. You know it's not a legit storyline. But it is pretty sweet. Because who doesn't like the NWO? Honestly. Even Rey Mysterio, after he got thrown into the side of that truck, his first words after his concussion were, "Can I join the NWO?" John Cena taking all of his ruthless frustration
On a puppet.
out on a piggy puppet. Look at his dad hair. He just beat the shit right out of that thing's mouth.
This is like a freaky movie. It's actually, I like this a lot.
And ladies and gentlemen, there's Bray Wyatt right there. He is a scary monster.
Fiend Bray Wyatt.
It should just be the Fiend.
Yep.
Because it was never Mick Foley, Mankind. Mick Foley, dude.
Unless JR was saying it, and then he'd fuck it up all the time.
And then it's Dude Foley, Dude Love, Dude Cactus. Cactus Love. I'll tell you, I saw in the backstage one time as I was walking through, Chaz and Val Venus were doing Cactus Love to Tori, and it was goddamn awful. Two little pricks trying to get with her.
Now, you know he wasn't going to beat him with the mandible claw, because Super Cena never gives up.
Never gives up. But he did not kiss him either.
Oh, he is.
There was really never a bell that rung, though.
That's true. So how is this a match? Oh. Bray Wyatt playing the part of Paul Heyman, counting down the 3 count.
This is unconventional. I've never, as God is my witness, I am broken in half. I'm waiting for that action figure.
Yeah. That was really cool.
It was interesting.
Yeah. That's.
I think that was the match.
Titus O'Neil realizing he's black, and on this
I'm
WrestleMania,
black, and I fell down at a Royal Rumble. Titus O'Neil is distraught after a match like that.
He is gobsmacked. He is.
That match took everything out of Titus that he ever had.
And bamboozled.
You would have thought he was in that match with how much he was just gone. Ladies and gentlemen, up next is your main event. It's only going to be 13 minutes long, so you know it is going to be
10 minutes of entrance.
Absolutely. It's going to be a 10-minute bullshit extravaganza, and then a 3-minute suplex city with a Claymore kick and a 1-2-3. Because you know damn well, without being on the dirt sheets, Conrad, that they have that Drew McIntyre is going to win this. It is undeniably.
It's a foregone conclusion
in a 3-bell match. But they're not showing the sweet move from Ricochet.
The bullshit low blow from Ricochet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I did not watch the Royal Rumble with this gentleman. I watched it in the safety of my own home, where I could turn it off immediately when I needed it to be turned off. WrestleMania is a sham there, Paul.
The chosen one.
16 years ago. I remember when Drew McIntyre first walked in, I said, this guy? Fuck him.
He'll be in a 3-man band eventually.
Send him to TNA that I have never heard of, and let him become a champion there.
And then work his way back to come to a WrestleMania with no crowd.
With no crowd. So it's like he's become champion in 2 companies with no crowd.
JR speaks the truth, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do have a hard time speaking, but when I do speak, it is mostly the truth. You see how Brock Lesnar's shirt says Suplex City, I was there? Well, you could get your WrestleMania commemorative 36 t-shirts that say WrestleMania 36, I was not there. Brock Lesnar is a straight beast. I tried to interview him once, and he said, fuck you. I was at my very first WrestleMania was WrestleMania 9. And it was an absolute extravaganza. We were outside. There were lots of people. I was dressed as a goddamn toga or whatever have you. Macho Man was there, and Bobby the Brain Heenan came riding out on the back of a camel.
Not Mandy Rose's camel toe.
I was thinking that. I was going to try to throw that in there, but then I'm like, I don't know if I can fit that in. The Undertaker wrestled the Giant Gonzalez, and I tell you what, it was the best goddamn rib I've ever seen in my life. Hulk Hogan robbed Bret Hart of the WWF Championship. I swear to Christ, Yokozuna was fucking huge. And that was the night there were two dinks. I mean doinks. Back to you, Mean Gene.
Got a point to the WrestleMania sign. Always got a point.
Drew McIntyre is the first Scottish-born WWE champion in all of WWE. Because I don't want to say in wrestling, because I told you he won the Impact World Heavyweight Championship. Drew McIntyre the crowd is just electric.
Electric. There's so much electricity in the building, you can cut it with a knife.
It is deafening.
It certainly is deafening.
TNA is like, can we get our lasers back? We know our product is not as good since our lasers have been taken. Damn WWE has taken our lasers, and goddamn AEW has taken our double tunnel entrance. There is not much left for us to grasp onto.
They've taken WCW's ramp.
Yeah. We don't have much, not for talent, not for entertainment.
We made Tessa Blanchard our world champion.
Somebody please close us. Vince McMahon, buy us right now.
Just take our tape library and put that stuff out there so Samoa Joe can have stuff to talk about.
For real. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, Drew McIntyre. and
he's looking all badass in front of no crowd.
This must be really easy to get yourself hyped up when there's nobody there to buy into your bullshit.
And I loved when people said, it'll be a chance for nobody to boo Roman Reigns. Well, Roman Reigns isn't even here.
Now, let me ask you a question, right? The worst reaction you can get is what? No reaction. Yep. Let that sit there for a minute. Brock Lesnar is fucking huge. He eats at least 13 live chickens a day. And I told him, I said to him, Brock, you could eat that chicken, or you could dip it in this barbecue sauce and really, really eat that chicken like you ain't never eaten no chicken before. And he looked at me and he says, fuck you. So I just left my barbecue sauce sitting on the end of the table, and that's for you, champ.
And then you said, you can go to Popeyes and get a chicken sandwich and have a black man yelling about it.
And at that point, I had a chicken sandwich from Popeyes, and I said, it's not that great.
Their other chicken is better.
Their chicken in the basket for $13, where you get 11 tenders and a thing of fries. Now, you don't get a good old AW's barbecue sauce, but what you do get is a good basket of chicken. It's good stuff.
Wow, they didn't even have Heyman announce Lesnar. That's different.
It is weird.
Because they knew he was going to lose the title.
How many WrestleManias has Lesnar lost? He's been back full fucking time, longer than he was when he was here originally.
Yeah.
Because he has been back legitimately since 2012.
Yep. Yeah, 8 years.
8 fucking years he's been back. Longer than The Rock.
Yeah. Longer than Jericho was. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
And I get, okay, people are going to say, well, he hasn't been here. He has been under contract working for this company specifically for the last 8 years.
Yeah. When he could have gone back to UFC or something like that. Yep. Totally.
I love Lesnar. I do. I get why people can shit on him, but
yeah,
the dude has earned that
And you know what? If you can negotiate that kind of contract, good for you.
Because he's earned that, in my
Yeah.
opinion. He's the total package. I'll tell you the story about the total package. He was not all total package, if you know what I'm saying. He like a hamster in a snowstorm.
I mean, he had to drug Miss Elizabeth.
Absolutely.
Suplex City has started, folks.
Unfortunately,
We're at
you were
1.
not there.
That city is under quarantine.
Absolutely. It's on lockdown, full martial law is that city in. Now, since this coronavirus, I have been on full quarantine lockdown. I have been drinking nothing but prescribed barbecue sauce and washing my hands.
They prescribe that?
Absolutely. I have a doctor down here that says you should try every barbecue sauce as a medicine.
Oh, F5! Oh, and he kicks out at 1.
There is a kick out at 1. Lesnar is looking baffled.
As he normally does.
As if only 2 F5s have ever won the match for him. It took at least 16 suplexes to Roman Reigns, and that man has cancer. So it's going to take a lot longer to put a healthy human being down.
And his cancer is so bad he couldn't even show up to a WrestleMania with nobody there.
With nobody there. And another kick out by Drew Galloway. I mean, Brock Lesnar looking like he could eat a coconut.
He looks like he smelled one of AW's dog's farts, and he doesn't know what to do.
My God, by God, my dog's farts are as sour as a Sour Patch Kid.
As sour as Pickle Rick Pringles.
By God, they were disgusting. They tasted like shit. If you dipped your shit in a dill pickle juice and you ate it, you had a dill shit pickle.
Just stop doing the F5. Stop. Do something else.
Brock Lesnar does not know what that even means. He is just on muscle memory of... Look at him. He shit his pants. Right? By God.
He's looking like the villain in fucking Guardians. He's just a jacked up fucking...
Oh, yeah. I'm like, Guardians? I had to think of that movie. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
The only thing is, he cannot control electricity.
But there is electricity in this building.
It is crazy.
Look at Paul Heyman. Even Paul Heyman's bored by this.
Paul Heyman is just like, I have nothing to yell because there is no crowd to react to it. I don't know if Brock Lesnar is smiling or crying.
Can you imagine Bobby Heenan being a manager at this? He would have nothing to do. Nothing.
He'd probably be running in circles.
Yeah. Or Jimmy.
Oh, there's a Claymore kick.
Jimmy Hart would be screaming "baby" to nobody. Baby, oh baby. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, another Claymore. Could this be it, folks?
This could be the ending.
Oh.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Count 1,
1, 2, 3, and Drew McIntyre is your new WWE champion.
He is your new champion in less than 6 minutes.
And Paul Heyman is not impressed.
So that means there is going to be about 5 minutes of him holding up the title to nothing.
I mean, it's cool for him to have this moment, but...
It just feels fake.
Yeah, it does.
I feel like I'm watching a skit.
Because you hold up the belt and you... Rah! Who are you holding it up to? And like that. Like, oh, I'm doing it to the hard camera. That feels great.
It's literally, I feel like when I do that in my own home.
Yeah.
Like when I get all excited and shit and I start like cutting my own promos and I feel like I'm performing for an audience of 1.
Yep.
By God, Dave, this WrestleMania has had me on the edge of my seat, by God.
I got to admit, the matches that we've watched have been more entertaining than I thought they would be.
Yeah.
You know?
And I didn't think it was going to be, like, just shit. Like,
No.
But it's with no backing to it. It's just it feels like, why bother?
Yeah.
It does not feel like WrestleMania.
Yeah. It really does feel like a Saudi Arabia show. It really does. Like it even and that has a full crowd, but it just does not.
Like, it doesn't feel like any of the matches really mattered.
Yeah. Yep.
But they do.
I mean, I'm happy for him. I am, because he's busted his ass to get back to where he is.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, honestly. Like, the chosen one. Good for you.
Yeah.
I absolutely take no credit away from him.
Yep.
Absolutely not. It's hard to buy into it.
Yeah. Like that. He's going to the corner, and there's nobody. What are you looking at? You know, it's.
I do hope he gets to stay champion long enough, though, for a crowd to react.
Oh
to
yeah,
him.
at least till SummerSlam or something.
But this is going to end right now. But that is not where WrestleMania ended. There was actually another match after that.
Oh, that's right. He wrestled Big Show. Yeah.
And lost. Big Show lost. I mean, not Drew McIntyre. That would have been. Could you imagine Drew McIntyre losing the championship in a dark match after WrestleMania?
To the Big Show?
What kind of credibility does that give you? What kind of backing does that give you? What kind of momentum does that give you? It depletes it if it does anything, Dave. It doesn't support you. It doesn't hold you in a high esteem. It just lets you know, we noticed you, but we don't care. Here this is. Take it for the first time. Enjoy it. It's just over. And that's what the WWE does to a lot of superstars, and it rubs them the wrong way. And then they go and look for ways out of their contract.
But they can't get it.
But they can't get it because it's signed deal, except for if you're that black kid and you go and make racist comments about a company that is absolutely racist.
See, you could have been a part of the opening of WrestleMania.
Evident to the opening to WrestleMania in its anti-racism rally cry. I have had a good time here at WrestleMania.
This has been the most fun I've had in a long time.
I haven't laughed like that in a long time for most of it. I did. I had a good time.
I literally could not breathe. I could not breathe. I was laughing so hard.
It was fun. JR is a fucking godsend.
But I guess, seeing as how we're almost 4 hours in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are not even close to being as long as WrestleMania actually was. I don't even think we're as close to the first hour, or first day of WrestleMania.
But I want to thank AW, the good old AW, for showing up.
And I'd like to thank you for allowing me to come onto your podcast, the Comic Wrestling Podcast. That's on all the platforms. It's good entertainment. It's good fun. It's good to listen to if you ain't got nothing going on with this coronavirus
or even now. If you do have something going on.
If you do got something, if you got a new baby being born right now, it is absolutely okay to miss it just to listen to the Comic Wrestling Podcast. Your girlfriend will absolutely understand.
And even if she doesn't,
if she doesn't, you are a man of conviction, and I appreciate you. And Deadly Dave appreciates you. And
I do.
Ace William
really
appreciates you. So on my behalf, I would absolutely thank you, and I will be back again.
And thank you for joining us on the Wrestling Ring on the Comic Wrestling Podcast.
That worked out good.